Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing Blood Feud. We're on episode 12 now. Going pretty well. Would you guys like to introduce your characters, please?
Greetings, my name is Nightwatch. I am a Wolfforged Twilight Cleric of Seluna. Praise the moon.
Praise the moon!
I was not here last week, so I'm most likely at our public library.
Yeah.
Character-wise.
Yes. Was that Deanne's introduction?
Mm-mm. I didn't realize I was being that loud.
Okay. Zane says, "Hi, I'm Zane. I play Aru Utaku, and I'm an Artificer Darkling. And the schematics I've been figuring out has finally been revealed." Yeah. You know what it is that it builds, at least. You just... Yeah. Yes. He will...
Hi, I'm playing Ebba.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing a necromancer wizard, reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She would be having an identity crisis if she knew what her identity was.
When you... I know you said reborn, but for some reason I heard it as weeborn, and then I imagined what it would be like if there was actually a playable race of weebles. Does anybody remember what weebles are, or is that just a really old toy? That... No?
Like,
Oh my god.
they are out or something? Wobble around? Or...
Yeah. Yeah. They,
I used to call my mother.
used to
Oh,
call
yeah,
your
like an
mother
egg.
a
Oh my
weeble?
gosh.
Yeah.
They
Because she wobbled.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was this released?
I'm sorry?
Like, the little commercial looks a little old.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like late 70s, early 80s when Weebles were a thing. But anyway.
So yeah, back to introductions. I will be playing Deanne. I am a Dampier warlock.
Uh-huh. And as usual, you end the sentence as if it's going to continue, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
What? That is a complete sentence.
Yes, but the way that you pronounced it made it sound like there wasn't a full stop there. But anyway,
My apology.
no worries. It's just funny.
Sorry.
Oh, apparently, our Zane has one of them.
Has a Weeble.
Weebles.
Yes. Zane has
Yeah.
a Weeble.
Oh dear.
They're really simple. There's just got a weight in the bottom. I think I've played with those or watched something with them in them. Yeah, yeah, you are the youngest here, Zane. Absolutely.
It absolutely looks like it's about a minute of fun.
Well, you could collect several of them, and they had vehicles, and there was a Weeble seesaw. And a
They
Weeble
had
car.
vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Maybe 5 minutes then. Scratching it.
Nightwatch, have you done your intro yet?
Yeah, we're all done.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was first.
Okay.
Nightwatch, Zane, or Nightwatch, Aru, Ebba, Deanne. Yeah, we're all here. We're all good to go.
Woot! Kill! So, oh yeah, because you said, you weren't here last week. So what happened last time we played? What did you all get up to while Nightwatch was studying in the library?
we went to Deanne's family home to see about acquiring space for storage.
Yeah.
Had a very interesting conversation.
So that Aru could build his machine.
Yes. However, while we were there, Aru kept opening his mouth about things that one should not open their mouth about in polite company,
Yes.
causing us to have to quickly exit the premises. Although we did learn some interesting things, like, who is likely to be the next family member to be elevated to nobilities, to blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Nobility in this case being the next step of vampiredom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I think there's only one person Deanne would actually fully let do that. Well, down the road. Then we were walking down the streets, still trying to process some of the stuff we'd learned and such. When we're being watched by a demi-lich, who wasn't very good at lying.
Yes.
Or staying out of...
To be fair, he is kind of senile.
Mm-hmm. Kind of something, all right. But we followed him back to his place. He met up with a couple of other people, and it was quickly discovered that they were what was left of an attempted revolt from decades ago in the necropolis.
Mm-hmm. An attempt to depose Magister and worship Vecna instead. Yeah.
Which didn't go real well for them. Dan wanted to go get the night watch, the police force, not the and turn them in, but was outvoted, and so we went to talk to them, convince them to leave the city, and put their house in our care.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, returning...
Didn't you also feed the demi-lich in so many souls that it restored him?
Yeah. Yep. We fed the demi-lich.
Yeah.
That
was a bad thing.
As Aru says, nuh-uh.
The more things that are fighting amongst themselves, the less they'll be focusing on us.
Yeah.
That's
one way to look at it.
Then we went to talk to the resident night hag, and just to get more information on hags.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some answers about how long they hold grudges and this, that, and the other thing, and why people mess with things. It was a thing. Then we went back. We decided we were just going to go back and sit around at the clubhouse because we just kind of wanted to chill and wait for Night Watch to wait to go get Night Watch and get released from the city.
Yes, because you've been told you have to stay in the necropolis while they're still investigating stuff.
Yeah, and sadly they seem to be really bad at investigating too, so God knows how long that'll take.
So maybe you need to motivate them just to hurry the fuck up. Or do some investigating of your own and provide them with some helpful information. Do you remember what it
Maybe.
is that they're investigating?
Thought they were.
Those
I thought they-
disappearances.
Looking into the possibility of people defecting to Scalbania.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. All they had to do was cast Speak with Dead and ask the skull.
They can only ask him 5 questions at a time.
That's why you ask the important questions.
How many fingers
Anyway.
am I holding up? Can you hear me?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I mean that would be one of the. I imagine that somebody incompetent might waste a question asking the dead, "Can you hear me?" Did the spell work?
Wait, did they actually do that?
Anyway.
Yes or no? Okay.
I don't think anybody that incompetent is going to last long in the necropolis.
Nope. Nah. So anyway, are you heading? Are you? Nightwatch isn't gonna know. Nightwatch the Warforge isn't gonna know where you are.
Right, we're gonna go. Go see if we can find Nightwatch. We're gonna go try to meet up with Nightwatch, either at the library or at the guild hall.
Okie dokie. Nightwatch,
Go
would
to
you-
the library? I think.
Would you still be at the library, Nightwatch, or would you have collected a bunch of books and then gone back to your sleep hall to read them?
I feel like I would still be at the library since that's where I told him I would be.
Fair. Okie dokie. They're taking a bit longer, but there's plenty to read.
Yeah.
What were you reading up on?
I was reading up on souls and how I guess like the city of the necropolis has been using souls and like how would I guess like has anyone put a soul in a construct and how would that work in soul memory?
Okay, so all of these most of the books in there, in fact almost all of them, are written by undead scholars from the perspective of being undead is awesome. You know?
Okay, so excellent. Okay, continue.
So, for example, there will be a lot of books that talk about how wasteful it is for souls to the gods basically steal the souls of the freshly dead away and keep them for themselves, which is extremely wasteful given how much power and energy is available in a soul. Not only is it possible for the soul to continue as a ghost, that same life essence can be used to empower to extend the life of liches, and if and also to be stored for later use. And when they are stored, the souls in their stored form can be used to produce magical energy, which basically powers the whole city. Like, all the magical illumination, anything even remotely mechanical, all powered with soul-infused crystals called lycosite, otherwise known as life glass.
Slightly screaming to inside of her head, realizing, oh, the city's run by souls. Excellent. Then move on to, I guess, try to find if there's any records of anyone making like a metal construct and putting said soul in that construct and living through that construct.
So in terms of most of the information you find on construct is related to golems, and how they are animated using magic. But of course, you already know that magic is concentrated life force, and the undead used souls. For that. So yeah, golems are powered by souls. But you do find one book that suggests that there is that covers the topic of Warforged, and that the original that unlike other constructs, Warforged seem to have a consciousness and a living soul bound within them, rather than just life energy concentrated in magic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
However, this particular author, despite having studied golems and other similar constructs, has no idea how a Warforged specifically is made. Because generally speaking, when a soul is made to imbue a mechanical body,
Mm-hmm.
their mind rejects their new state. They flip out and essentially destroy themselves.
Hmm.
If anybody's seen the old movie RoboCop 2,
Yes.
No.
No, but I was thinking of like the Cybermen from the newer Doctor Who.
yeah. Do some of them reject who they are? I seem to recall that their personality is wiped so that they don't, right?
It's more or less suppressed.
Suppressed. Okay.
Yeah,
like-
I'm sure I saw like a Doctor Who thing where like one of the things was like it sort of didn't work. It might have been like that one where they sort of had the Cybermen origins.
Actually, now I think about it,
So I guess they were still refining it.
do you guys know the
Something.
episode of Doctor Who where you first meet Clara?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's
Yeah.
where she's in a Dalek, but she's completely rejected the idea that she's a Dalek. Just
Yeah. So theoretically, for Night Watch,
somehow they managed to make you in such a... Well, when they made Warforged, they figured out a way to have the soul accept their new identity. And this writer has no idea how.
okay, I guess like as does the author of this book also reference like when Warforged were being made, and also like who were, I guess, the original creators, and also the year of this book and stuff?
The book itself is written by somebody who calls himself the Golemancer.
Okay.
According to him, the Warforged were created by the first culture, a civilization of people that lived in advanced cities where the sands of the lost now stand.
Interesting. Going to have to talk to our mummy friend about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird that he didn't mention anything like that.
Nightwatch.
I guess I can.
Pardon? Did he act as if Nightwatch was strange in any way?
No.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a very good lead. Which then now watches begs the question: how in the heck did Gimble?
How did
Like-
Dimble Gimble do it? Yeah.
Yeah, does the in the book, does it mention has the Warforged process kind of disappeared over the years,
Yeah.
or just
Mm-hmm.
no?
As far as this writer is aware, there are no new Warforged. Any surviving Warforged are from the first civilization.
Which means theoretically there could be others out there.
There might be some dormant in the sands.
Okay. Now, which is more or less just probably just I guess writing down notes about all of this, and then
Mm-hmm.
and I guess waiting for everyone else.
In fact, make an insight check, please, Nightwatch. $22. The gnome city, Sprockerton, flies back and forth over the sands of the lost, and nobody knows why. Maybe they're looking for old tech.
Those sneaky mother truckers. Man, maybe we can come across those gnomes that we sold those last to. Maybe they'll have answers.
Maybe.
Towards the end.
Okay. So you're still scribbling down notes and cross-referencing them and making realizations when Diane, Ebba, and Aru come and find you. You'd see her scribbling away. Are any of you going to gently...
Hey, Nightwatch!
Okay, there we go.
Emma!
Did you find
I am-
anything interesting?
Yes. Now it pulls up the book. I just found this author by the name of the Golemancer, and turns out he found that the civilization that Ramon was a part of.
Mm-hmm. Caliph Ramon.
He was his civilization was actually the ones that created my people, or at least was able to create the first Warforges.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's kind of I guess why he.
Anything about that?
Yeah, I guess he didn't thought I was weird, and we didn't comment on it. But I mean,
To him,
It seems
to him
like-
you're normal.
yeah, it seems like the technology has been lost. I guess after the civilization kind of failed. But yeah, there were more of me, or these others like me, and they could actually still be in the lands of the lost, and that the gnomes are kind of just like been like treasure hunting all the old tech that the civilization used to have.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Deanne. Aru, were the gnomes that we helped out? Did you say they got eaten alive, or are they okay and stuff? So we could probably talk to them later.
Aru? He's typing. Looks at Diane. I'm gonna pass this ball to you.
They were killed by creatures in the desert.
This is technically true.
Shoot, okay. I thought they will own us like a favor or something. Okay. Whenever we have to do a job in Sprockleton, then I'll do that or stuff. But yeah. Like, and then we probably have some other stuff to do, but like, eventually I would like to ask Ramon about, like, how this happened, and also have to figure out how the heck my Gimbal created me? Because it seems like the technology has been lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought Ramon went to the library as well, so you haven't seen him night watch.
Maybe he wandered off.
Or he's in a, he's looking for history, whereas she was looking for references on something else. He may be in a different part of the library.
He might be looking for information on what's happened since.
That's true.
He's want to catch up.
Yeah, yes, Aru. I was about to get to that as to how.
I know how to make more of you. Okay.
Wait. More warforges or more metal golems?
Sit down, Nightwatch, if you aren't already. This is.
He says,
Okay, explain, please.
So you know that blueprint Aru has?
Yes.
It apparently is a blueprint on how to create a machine or an engine or something. Well, a mechanical device basically makes you.
Like,
we suspect that Dimble Gimbal has an incomplete version made at his shop, which is how you came into being. We say incomplete because your memory isn't right.
You don't remember who you were.
That's fair. In my notes, it kind of seems like in the book, did it say the process like started out not doing good and then got better, or were the Warforges that were Warforges able to remember past life? Anthony, was that mentioned in the book?
I'm sorry, what?
In the book, did it say that Warforges actually did remember their past life?
It didn't mention that. What it said was that unlike other constructs, which are basically just mindless automatons powered by magic, Warforged have a personality and a living soul powering them. It didn't mention whether or not they remembered who they were.
The way the Lich talked about this blueprint, though, was people were using it to transfer themselves into metal bodies for immortality.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which wouldn't work out well if they didn't remember themselves.
This is true.
Which is the assumption I am running on at this point in time. Yeah, we ran across somebody who knew some information about the blueprint because they're
Ancient.
well, they were lich, so they were kind of ancient and knowledgeable, and a little goofy, but yeah.
I mean, I guess theoretically, I was not willing.
This is true.
Well, probably not.
Maybe we should ask Raymond.
We can ask him about the original stuff. I think
He
we
wouldn't
need to
know-
pay a visit.
He wouldn't know anything about you specifically.
Yeah, not about me, but like maybe like
4 hours. What's it called? What's it
either the technology or like how.
Zane just wrote, "I almost just died." What do you mean?
I took a break. I went and helped Eli's. Well,
Possibly from left.
so.
Okay.
I'm not sure. He may find this all very, very funny.
It's nice to get my
A bee flew through the window
Oh!
and landed on me.
Oh yeah, no thanks.
What's your plans for
Especially if you're allergic or if you just are
Alright.
thoroughly frightened.
Yeah. A bee or a wasp? Tiny asshole in the window. Okay.
I think if I'm guessing it had to have been like B then to get through it, because I'm guessing he means like an actual tiny hole to get through a window. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't think a bumblebee would be small enough to get through.
Honeybee
Be
maybe.
wrong though.
Okay.
Usually the bakery work is just.
No clue. I just dropped my phone and ran. Okay.
So anyway, but we can do the one thing. We can definitely talk to Ramon real quick, see what he knows about this. And when we get out of here, I suggest we do our job near Port Owen, and then on our way back somewhere, we should stop by Brinch and see Dimble Gimble
Yeah.
Not looking forward
for
to
a
that
number
yet.
of reasons.
Oh
Probably
dear.
overdue a visit, that Dimble Gimble.
When we get there, since it's your pass, Night Watch, we will follow your lead.
Yes, no, just as repeater, honestly.
Because I would hate to overstep my bounds as to
That's why.
how you feel or whatever.
The last time I saw him, he seemed kind of, the kind of scientist like, should I do this? He's more of should I do this kind of scientist. You know what I mean?
He just makes.
More interested in can I do it instead of should I do it. Yeah, I know the type.
Okay.
We have that here. Only they do it with flesh and not metal.
No, I'm not fully sick at the moment.
Because
The other one's around, so
Anywho, how was I guess y'all's walk around and stuff?
honestly.
we have a house.
Did you murder someone for it?
No. You remember how I said we talked to a
I'm
lady?
just asking.
And
That's the first thing you assumed.
friends, we convinced them that they needed to go elsewhere because it wasn't safe in the city for them anymore, and they gave us their house.
The plans did get approved.
They gave you the house.
To
Yes.
St. Denis,
Yes.
I hope I told you.
We didn't murder anybody.
No. No.
Okay, just making sure.
Just needs to
In fact, she brought somebody
No,
back to
No.
life, pretty much.
Yeah.
decorating.
Yeah,
why
we
why
actually-
would you think that I would murder somebody?
No, not you. Look, I have complete faith in you, Ebba. Like
Cute.
like stuff can happen. Like they could have been some vampire hippies that just wanted to beat y'all up, and y'all just taught them a lesson.
Vampire
Um,
hippies.
So,
Vampire
They don't
hippies.
have. If they're down here, most likely they don't have souls, which means they won't.
help me understand what's
Uh,
happening.
they're not technically living, so they don't help. It doesn't help to kill them.
You know when we had
Mhm.
Donald's group in there.
You know what? This is getting off track. Sorry.
That's okay.
First, murder someone.
Like-
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me finish with this, Nightwatch. Do you have any idea how many of the undead creatures here can't actually die?
Does this speak to Eli, maybe?
Okay. True.
So killing them would just delay the inevitable and possibly
No.
create a brand new
So
powerful enemy that wants us
It would just piss
all
me
dead
off.
later.
Italians.
Just make them mad. So yeah, we don't generally attack people here.
No, bad idea.
So, but yeah, let's go do whatever. Let's go do what we need to do. Well, we can wander the library and look for our mummy friend, and ask him about that, and then go see if the Night Watch has finished their investigation and would like us to help them so that we can get the hell out of town.
People on their side, sort of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, their Night Watch, not
Yeah,
you know what the hell I mean.
the cops. When you find Ramon,
Making another St. Denis
he's staring at a
Hello.
outfit.
at a book. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Where were we?
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
when you find Ramon, he is staring at a book. He doesn't appear to be reading it actively. He's just
Oh, did you want to see
just
what
looking
goes
down at the page, visibly stunned.
Since Blade's probably been asleep for a while, I can sort of go that way.
Ramon, you okay?
The dragons.
Ramon. Oh.
Do you know what they did to the dragons?
They summoned
no.
them. They summoned them to one spot, encased them in stone, and sent them to space.
What?
As the story goes.
How?
Yeah.
I don't know what they used. I don't know what they used to call them. I don't know what levels of magic or spells were used to scoop out a mountain to encase them in, or how to fling it off the surface of the whatever.
I've read all about that. Your Magister used geomancy they had learned at the academy. What this academy is, I know not, but
Academy.
yes, an academy of magic, but I wasn't particularly focused on that. I was struck at the dragons allowing themselves to be fooled this way,
That's good.
to be captured and trapped. And the hubris of this Magister to think that he could capture living gods and succeed. And yet he did it.
It stands out more, but the purple's really nice.
He did it.
You
You
probably don't
okay?
want to be talking about Magister this way around here, Ramon. Just a little tip.
I would speak with him if I could.
I mean, you can make a petition to see him, but there's no guarantee he will see you. He's very particular on who he sees.
I wish there were
Um,
shirts for women and
Why would he not see me?
it'd be so much nicer.
I am Caliph Ramon.
Well,
Uh,
you can go and make an appointment if you like.
Hey, actually, we came because, in your civilization, you had warforges, correct?
Did you change
Of course.
the rest?
How did that process happen?
What do you know of them? I imagine that you would know a great deal, being one of them already.
No, that technology has been lost, and
Lost?
yeah. The only stuff I know is about what's in this book, and it's more or less just described on the author not having any clue on how a Warforge was able to keep its sentience and soul. Where normal constructs kind of run on souls.
There you go.
Fools to have lost such valuable information. How do you create your soldiers then?
Well, I mean, we create them by raising the bodies of the dead.
But they are.
Fancy. I don't sit top hats.
They are made of damaged flesh.
That's
Sacred.
I'm not saying it.
too long.
And as far as I know, the surface world, well, they actually fight themselves.
We did also. But we soon learned that soldiers could only fight so long before they were too badly injured to continue. So we found a way to allow them to keep fighting. They don't.
Perpetuating a never-ending war.
Yes,
Well, I've got three
Well,
50, so
not
I can
never-ending.
change it once.
The war would eventually be won, since our Warforged were greater, could continue fighting long after their flesh armies had been cut down.
Okay.
Question: the soldiers were created.
I'm sorry?
The Warforged soldiers your people created. Did they remember their past or not?
Only what was necessary. Of course, we still needed them to
Know how to.
know how to fight and not only obey commands but think for themselves, to be able to make tactical decisions in the heat of battle. Something that other civilizations could not achieve with their constructs. However,
I nearly always go for the
any memories of home
black ones.
and family
Oh, those are nice.
were a
The
tactical
white detail
disadvantage
on the leg.
and were deemed unnecessary.
Would it
Yeah, those I-
would it have been possible if you had wanted to transfer those memories
Scored.
as well as the others, though?
Why would anyone want to if they served in battle?
Okay. So let's instead of creating armies of soldiers, let's say somebody was trying to achieve immortality through means other than undeath or godhood or what have you, and wanted to live forever in a metallic body with all of their memories. Would it be possible?
It would be possible, but it would be a cursed life. To be denied your sacred flesh
Well, when you put the little, like, studs on the side.
would be no one wanting immortality would want to be separated from their bodies.
And that would make them go insane.
Patterns on like you do.
Well, there is that too. Imagine no longer being able to interact with your loved ones as you once did.
Oh.
The flesh is necessary for much of the human interaction, the human experience.
So stimulation.
Love, for want of a better word.
Alright.
Nightwatch is just slowly going to turn around and walk away, realizing this revelation.
Don't worry.
And
You will have
Thank
no
you,
need of love. You have surpassed it.
Nightwatch is going to like turn her head slowly towards him with rage in her eyes, but is not going to act on said rage and just going to keep on walking.
Thank you.
Something I said.
Thank you, Ramon. By the way, if you're hell bent on trying to see Magister, go to this building here. Submit this sort of form or this sort of request, and they'll get back to you.
And they'll get back to you. Are you sending them straight to the tower
No,
or to the city hall sort of thing?
Probably, I'm guessing that actual requests to meet with Magister has to go through the city hall.
Through the bureaucracy,
thing.
yes.
Yep, you have to go through the bureaucracy.
Yes.
The best way to describe it is, he doesn't hold open meetings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like trying to see a king. You got to go through the proper channels.
I've got two. I've got the one I'm wearing now. Very, like,
But he is no king.
One. And there's the one
He was not chosen by the gods to rule.
I really like that one too.
He took it.
Well,
It's like one of the first.
here's the thing about that, and what have you. If the gods were unhappy about the situation, they would do something. They don't. So either they acknowledge his existence, or there's a lot more going on than we know.
I like this.
But yeah,
all the time.
do I
Yeah, no.
do I know anything at all? I know we've been through this, but how much, if anything, do I actually know about the academy? Like, I know we know that there were students, the Magister and the other two were students there, but how much do I know about it?
Probably not much. That it's a place for living mages to study.
I was just thinking.
Basically, it's a bunch of nerds. What?
Yeah, I was just wondering if if my patronage shared any, because that may be where he pulls some of his magical knowledge from. Anyway, regardless, cool. Yeah. So we move on.
I imagine most of the liches and necromancers, or at least the first generation of liches and necromancers of the necropolis, studied under Magister himself, and then they went on to teach the next generation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna turn to Aru and Eva and be like, "We need to catch up with Nightwatch. She seems
Distraught.
Agitated?
friend."
Yeah. I think we need to go after her. I agree.
I would just be like at the step outside.
Friend. Hey, Nightwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Ever give Nightwatch a hug?
Oh.
I'm okay. I just... His words stung a little. And it seems like Gimbal actually might have a functioning device, I guess.
Well, exactly as it intended, yes.
Yep.
Does seem like Ramon said, that they could you could actually choose which memories to keep and which to discard when you were making a Warforged.
Yeah, mine is kind of limited. I only kind of
All that.
have, like, I guess my earlier
Snippets.
stuff is just only knowing, like, Common and Elvish for some reason. And more or less just me being fascinated by the moon and nighttime. But that's about it. Becoming who I am just kind of slowly happens by happenstance, I guess, and also
By
Sluna's
degrees.
guidance. So maybe in my previous life I was also a Sluna Knight.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's why you feel that kind of kinship with the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what should we do next?
Check in with the cops.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that sounds good.
You'll have to go and see the other Night Watch.
The Night Watch security force, yes.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna call security guards so it doesn't get confusing for myself.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. Okay.
You sure you're gonna be all right, Night Watch?
Yeah, I'm fine. We're walking away from Ramon, so it's less likely for me to run after him.
Yeah, Ramon
That's
is currently
good, then.
marching towards the city hall to see if he can have words with Magister about his disrespect towards dragons.
How much are you guys going
Imagine
to
that.
bet he's going to find himself in a pea puddle again?
In a what?
He's gonna.
I think that's
A
in
puddle
in
again.
a puddle. I think that's probably quite likely.
I should not be
I don't
joining
think we
this.
could have stopped him.
I should
We
not
don't
be
I don't
joining
think
this.
we could
Let's
have
just
stopped him.
I think Magister's minions could do far worse than just leave him face down in a puddle.
Yep. And it's exactly what he deserves because he's a pompous ass prick.
He's a knowledgeable one.
He's also the only your only link to the first civilization so far.
Oh, we'll find. If we really want to learn more about it, we'll go find some other ruins in the desert. They come and go as the sands flow,
You'll dig up someone else. Fair enough.
or just actually maybe
we need-
we'll find some. So, we have a cleric. We can speak with them.
This is also true.
Anyway, so yes, I watch headquarters. Unless something weird is going to happen on our walk.
No, I think it's going to be uneventful. I think you just walk to the cop shop.
Cool. Open the door, go inside, whatever. Probably isn't even really a door in the front list.
Yeah.
Head inside. Excuse me, how much longer are we going to be stuck in town?
I'm sorry. Which case is this in reference to? Says the
The disappearances, the retrieval of
which disappearance.
We're the ones that brought back the head of the kidnapper of the last girl. I can't think of her. The player cannot think of her name. Sure,
No,
Deanne could.
do you want to do a quick history check to see if you...
Deathlock.
No, not
the
not.
Deathlock.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we brought back. But the girl's name, the young lady we
Oh,
Rachel.
that we did.
that case. Let me.
I
take
don't
a
think her name's
look.
Rachel.
No, that's the girl that she was talking about that said I had similar dialect to. For me calling her sweetheart.
Mm.
Yes, that's the one or whatever.
Ah,
Um,
okay. So it turns out that there's
I always have trouble with codes. It's like
a movement to. There's a.
that's why I started wearing clothes codes.
Oh. Looks like it's been redacted.
What?
The case file. Look, and he hands a report that has great big sections of it just blacked out.
That looks really good, actually.
So does that mean we can go?
As far as I know.
Hey, excellent. Okay, thank you.
It's out of our hands.
It's been moved up. It's above your pay grade at this point.
Yeah, I don't know anything more about it. Sorry. I literally have no memory of who you are.
I should have taken the time to do it before we get here. All right. Thank you, officer.
Taking the time to do what?
To ritually cast detect magic.
I got a new hat.
I don't have it as a. I literally have to ritually cast it because it comes from my book of dark secrets or whatever.
Book of Dark Secrets. Your Book of Shadows.
Yeah, but it's the other part of it, the eldritchification of being a pact of the tome that allows you to ritually cast magic.
I tried
Yeah.
to tell Pat, they no, it just doesn't work on me.
Yes. So,
So,
do you want to...
all right.
Are you
Deanne
gonna-
looks.
Go on.
Yeah, Deanne's gonna look a little bit. He's not quite gonna be able to hide his
Frustration.
more like unease
Mm.
at the whole situation, but he's going to leave because at this point he wants to get out of town. There's too much weird shit going on, and he wants to be able to like go somewhere where he feels it'll be safer for them to talk
Yeah.
without people overhearing.
Hey, Benny.
Fair. Okay. So you all
Nice.
head out of the...
Well done.
let's call them the night guards, so there's a difference.
Yeah, we leave the night guards and head out of the town towards the taverns we used previously to return from Skelvania.
The night guards protecting the way out don't bat an eye.
As we're walking, I think it's only verbal. It says I can't walk and cast a spell ritually, is there?
Of course you can.
I'm going to go ahead and ritually cast as we're walking Detect Magic.
It's going to be a bit weird,
I know, but I'm
a little bit rude to be walking around and casting a spell, but
He's put the clothes on and I've watched
I'm sure the others are used to it by now.
Yeah, we're used to Dean's like
as
lack of manners.
as many magical people as there are in this town. They probably realize that that the spell I'm casting is not an offensive spell.
Yeah, it's fine.
So they're probably not going to care that much.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, after 10 minutes of muttering to yourself and your hand movements and everything, you cast Detect Magic. Ignore the sheer, there's necromancy everywhere.
But necromancy is not what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Whatever. I assume it's enchantment?
Upon whom?
The night guards. What I'm basically looking for, since somebody seems to have done something about this case, I'm trying to see if there's been magical mind manipulation on the guards.
Modify memory.
You're biased to green.
So if there's been whatever school of magic that is,
Nothing.
if that shows up on them, then I'm going to know that something absolutely weird is going on.
Enchantment. Yep. You were bang on.
Eli,
Cool.
can you help me decipher what the meeting was about last night?
So
My brain didn't take it all in. Yeah.
So, what do you tell the rest of your party, having discovered this?
nothing until we're good and outside the city limits.
Okay. So, I assume on completion of casting the spell, you've wandered back past the Night Guard's HQ, so that... Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that that's done, you're leaving. You're properly...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know that it's kind of silly or whatever, but I will go ahead and hold the concentration for the full 10 minutes, Anthony, in case there's anything else weird or random around us.
You see an old skeleton holding a sign that says "We'll work for souls," but besides that, nothing particularly strange on your way out.
Cool. When we're pretty good and far away. Night Watch?
Yes.
Do you have the ability? Do you have a spell available that will allow you to see the unseen?
Yes, I cast see invisibility.
You see a few spirits floating around, but they're just nothing specifically like stalking you. It's just normal,
Right, okay, that's what
spectral traffic.
quite figure out what they wanted.
I only see normal spectral traffic. Is there anyone specific?
No, and I wasn't even worried about the spirits. I was worried if one of the denizens of the city had been following us invisibly. I don't know what's going on, but somebody does not want the case of the missing people looked into. They literally destroyed they messed with the paperwork and they wiped the guards' memories, I'm guessing, as they were under a powerful enchantment magic.
Well, that leaves two possibilities. Either one, Magister's wanting to keep this hushed up and having his private guards do it, or there's a spy from Countess Selma's court doing some stuff around here.
It could be either.
Okay, cool.
Could be both.
Could be both. Indeed. There could be both sides in play.
Did we ever do a thing on how much anybody knows about the Countess and why she's allowed to exist at all outside of the necropolis?
I don't think you have asked.
Three.
Yeah, by all means, go
One of these days,
do a history check.
one of these days, I'm gonna have to find a way to get in touch with my.
Nightwatch doesn't know. One of these days, you're gonna have to what?
Oh wow.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get communicate with my patron more directly. Holy!
Wow.
Countess.
I was just gonna roll then, but I guess I don't need to.
You don't need to. Countess Selma was His Magister's first sired.
Daddy thinks he can get his rebellious daughter back in line still.
Yeah. He doesn't want her dead because she's family. She's blood.
She takers them.
So, Deanne explains kind of that and then goes, family drama. I know it all too well.
I went to
But we should definitely be careful. Outside, we need to be careful who we talk to and what we talk to them about, no matter where, because there's obviously things going on, and we need to be careful to
big muscly guy.
either not get swept up in it, or I would prefer to not get swept up in it. I would prefer to not be involved. I would prefer to remain neutral for what's going on. We serve the guild. We can deliver packages and messages for all.
Yeah. You guys are just couriers.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
We're not.
way
Yeah.
We're
above.
not.
But
We're not doing politics. Politics is not for us.
But isn't the mill like a part of the government?
No.
No, it's a separate guild in this case.
Fair enough.
It's weird. So, but yeah.
I mean,
We should definitely.
obviously your the ruling powers have some say in which guilds are allowed to do their stuff, but yeah, you're independent.
They understand the necessity of our guild because we can do things and go places they can't
Yes.
because we have, especially the four of us. We They're all technically living-ish.
Ish. Yes. It does give you.
As he licks his fang and looks over at Ebba.
We've got diplomatic immunity, says Ebba.
Your ambassadors.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No. No. We're just the messengers. We're just the messengers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't
it's not
kill the
like
messenger.
couriers has ever changed history.
Sorry, what?
And it's not like any couriers has ever changed history.
Oh. They.
I mean, I feel like Turkish messengers would beg to differ after they had their helmets nailed to their head and they were stuck on poles of their butts.
Anyway.
Who's that marathon person?
Yeah. Yes, the guy for whom marathons are named that ran all the way. Yeah, to deliver a message.
He ran so far that they actually named a race.
Well, it's not his name; it's the name of the city. But yeah.
But anyway, we're talking and walking. I assume Deanne and Nightwatch are on either end of the party, scanning the surroundings for trouble.
For cave creatures.
Yep, should we do a perception check?
Yeah, good idea.
Ebba's perception. Ooh.
Shoot, I meant to buy something, but that's okay.
Oh, before you left?
Yeah, that's not that big a deal. It's not going to change that much.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. You want a perception check? Is that what you want?
Nightwatch has already done one, right? The 24?
Right,
Yeah.
but that... Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah, I think Nightwatch's one is probably good enough.
Okay. Yeah, we've already had bullets. Let's do something a bit different.
Oh.
You want bullets again?
No. Oh. There are all kinds of fun things.
Oh, yes, there are. There are indeed all kinds of fun things.
Things that go bump in the Underdark.
Uh-huh. So, one of these fun things... Alright, in this case, two. There are creatures that can look like stalagmites and stalactites. But they're not. And Nightwatch manages to notice one of the stalactites has looking at them, looking at you, and very quickly realize that another is sneaking a long tentacle towards you, trying to catch you unawares.
Yeah, I'm going to cast.
Ropers.
Ew.
You. Yeah, I'm going to.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yay!
So I'm assuming you're gonna say, "Hold up, guys, we got ropers," and then
Oh, we got ropers.
Well, guys, we got something. We got trouble.
We got fleshy skeletites.
Luckily, they rolled shit.
I am going to have to do something about my initiative.
Okay. So, Aru first. And then Nightwatch. And then Diane. And then the Roper. You still get to go before the Roper. You're fine.
I know. I'm just saying though.
Oh, Diane and... Who am I missing? Aru, 9, Wash. Oh, Ebba did a 9. Diane's on 12. Oh, I stupid. There we go. Alright, so what's Aru doing? When he sees this thing reaching for him with its tentacles.
Tentacle.
Shoot the tentacle. Okay. Neither of those hit.
Oh, that's not good.
So pew pew. To be fair, the tendrils are whipping around, so yeah, he probably would miss him. Nightwatch.
Okay, already kind of like stuck in place, or...
Oh yeah, they don't really move much. Their whole thing is grab you and pull you to them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think you guys can move, and Nightwatch is going to walk back. Gonna walk back and then going to do Guiding Bolt.
How far away from the ropers are you setting yourself?
30.
30 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Guiding bolt. Pretty sure that's a roll to hit spell.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Going to be 6.
Does not hit. Doesn't break through its stony skin.
We could be in trouble.
Dion.
We could be in big trouble. Alright. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bonus action. We are going to go with what's that thing? Form of Dread.
Okay.
That's the one we're looking for. So 1d10 plus 5. I gained 15 temporary HP. Nice.
Very nice. Maximum.
Yep, and then I will fire off 2 Eldritch Blast.
Pachoo, pachoo. And both of them hit.
And one is a crit.
And one is a crit. Are you aiming for body mass or tendrils?
Does it matter?
Kinda.
I think we'll throw the first one, which wound up being the crit, at body mass, and we'll throw the second one at tendrils.
Okay.
Do you need me to separate the damage then?
Yes,
Or-
please. Yes, please.
Okay, so
You got, since there's 2 ropers, you could also have a blast go to each roper if you wanted.
yeah, I could, but I'd rather
Focus on.
I'd rather focus on one and try to knock it out.
Okay.
So that's the damage on the body mass,
Nice.
I do have a cheesecake on me if you want it.
and that's the damage on the tendrils.
Okay. One of the tendrils breaks and drops off from the body, leaving a nubbin on the side of the roper. Ebba.
Speaking of, have you guys been up to the Copper Hills
Yep.
again since or not?
Ebba will. So, where are these things? They are in front of us, on the ceiling or on the ground?
Take a group up there.
I imagine that this pair are doing a good job of being they're trying to be a stalagmite and stalactite.
Right.
You know? So one of them's on the
One's
ground.
on the ceiling, one's on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skull is fitting for that guy.
Could I cast Cloud of Daggers in such a way that it's in the middle and catches both of them? They're almost touching each other.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet.
Entered on a
side.
point you choose within range.
Yeah.
There you go. So it can be in the air.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that would work.
Actually, it's my horse.
I was checking actually to see if it was, because some spells are a column, and if it was a column, then it would hit both anyway. You know. Okay, do you want to roll the
If my
4d10?
horse is still
4d4, sorry.
here. Might not be.
8. Very nice. So that's just going to keep grinding. Unless
Yep,
they move.
and it's their turn now, so they get hit. They get hit again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the 4d4 again.
I think my horse is being fucking stubborn.
If either of them try and get out of it, they're going to get hit again.
Outside the telegram, I can lasso him.
It enters the spell or starts its turn there.
All right, well, that was fun.
Yeah, so... And now they're going to do their turn. First, they are going to move 10 feet closer to you all. Mostly just to get out of the fucking cube of daggers. Because they don't have to move far. Which is good, because they can't move far. They've only got a 10-foot movement.
Anthony,
Yes?
I forgot about something.
Go on.
The one I hit. Can I please get it to make me a wisdom save? I activated Form of Dread, which means when I hit an opponent, I can make me a wisdom save or be frightened.
In which case it won't be able to move closer to you and would have to move away instead.
Yep,
Which it does.
and
Okay.
Yep.
So,
I apologize. If you hadn't said they were moving, I wouldn't have brought it up.
no, that's fine. So,
I'm gonna take a quick nap, see if that fixes it.
yeah, one of them moves forward, the other one backs up. The one that's frightened backs up. Either way, they're no longer in the 5-foot cube. Sorry. You did get some damage in before they did that, so. The much to your much to Deanne's frustration, that nubbin left behind from when you removed the tendril sprouts another tendril.
Oh, well, And we're just gonna go center. Then we're just gonna go center mass
From now on.
from now on.
Yes. That one is going to, despite being frightened of you, is going to send all 4 of its tendrils at you.
Remember they're at disadvantage because it is frightened.
Yes. Nine, 13, 16, and 13.
The 9 misses. Everything else hits.
Oh no. Okay. Luckily, What?
That's my one weak. That's like my one weakness. I have jack squat for AC.
Okay. The tendrils don't do any damage, but what they do is wrap themselves around you, and then the roper reels you towards it. You're not quite close enough for it to bite you yet, but it is going to drag you through the cloud of daggers. Ebba, could you roll a 4d4?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
I didn't realise that was going to happen.
And I still have 5 temporary HP. Hasn't gotten to my actual HP yet.
Sorry, Deanne.
No, as I said,
Yeah.
Right.
hasn't gotten to my actual HP yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my horse now.
But it does change the strategy I'm going to have to go for next on my turn. What's the other one doing, Anthony?
Yeah, hold on. Distracted by a question I was asked in DMs.
You could have waited until much later.
I know. Anyway. But I have ADHD, so. Anyway. Easily distracted. The other tendrils. The other roper, rather. Didn't much like getting daggered. So. Ebba. 12, 11, 21, 11. Do any of those hit you? Just the 21?
21 hits.
Mhm.
Just the 21.
Okay. So you also get reeled in. And you get
Oh, I thought it was you.
restrained.
I met you in Strawberry originally.
Bitten. 4d8 plus 4.
My horse?
Ow!
27 points of
He's
damage.
the only horse I've got. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I believe
Hey,
that
I
leaves you
now
with 5
have-
hit points.
No.
Yeah.
Neighbours, I'll get you one.
Yep. I've got 32.
Lizzie.
So I'm looking a bit battered. Ebba's like ragged around the edges.
Because you came to Strawberry Tavern with your
Mhm.
friend.
Oh, that.
Short.
Aru, you're
guy.
going to have to come up with some
You're learning to play poker.
smart way to deal with this. Perhaps use your Steel Defender.
No, short guy.
Yeah.
Not a person
Or
to
just
play on, too.
run in and use your Deathly Touch on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have to run in and use Deathly Touch.
You also have your Chain Whip still, remember?
Yep, that's what I planned on using.
Woot.
Plus
2 attacks?
7. Yep.
Yep.
God damn it.
Shirley's
Neither of those hit.
Black Bear, so
Shield Defender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nat 20, there we go. Let's go.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d8 plus 4. Jeez. 27.
27 points of damage to the one that's got Ebba.
Yeah.
Good, because you'd have to go through it. Blender to get to the other one.
Actually, doesn't
yeah.
Ebba-
Ebba would probably lose concentration on that, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to drop concentration anyway
Fair.
because those two things are out of it and it hurt my friend, so I'll keep concentrating on that.
Fair. So that's you done, right, Arrow?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Night watch.
Alright.
I don't know if I've missed them.
Okay. Since these guys have high AC, I'm betting they don't have good wisdom.
No.
Hopefully.
Well, they don't have good dex, intelligence, or charisma.
You know, it probably made more sense from your heal. Okay, I'm gonna heal, Ebba. I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna do cure wounds. Actually,
I thought it was him. He doesn't remember it, but
yeah, I'll do healing word, and then I'm gonna smack.
I think they've just been in state a couple of days. Like in Strawberry.
Yeah.
And then he saw me in St. Denis with Daisy
Okay.
yesterday.
Let me heal you real quick, Ebba.
Was it the day before?
Thank you.
3d4.
As in, yep.
Going to give you lots of healing.
Just like
Okay, that's all fab, but okay. You get 8. You
8
get
points
8
of
back.
damage.
Excellent. Now I've got 12
Ever
points.
since I've had my
12
hair down,
HP.
it's like men just seem to
And as my normal action, I'm
Make a
going
note of
to
that.
hit,
odds.
12.
I'm going to hit the tentacle that's holding Ebba.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to use my short, long sword.
Your short longsword.
You know what I mean?
I do. I'm teasing. Nat 1. No.
Oh no!
Ugh.
No!
What happened?
Roll
No.
a d4.
I'm gonna head to Rhodes then and then sit down there. Could probably make that. Or, well, it's probably
Okay,
best not
so
to
your
do
sword
it,
doesn't
isn't it?
break, but it does, as you smack against the roper, sort of. These tendrils are surprisingly tough. Like, it's like hitting stone, and because of that, it jars the sword out of your hands, and you drop it.
So they're like kind of stuck on the tentacle?
No, it's not stuck to the tentacle.
Okay.
Imagine. Okay, so
The-
a sword is made of metal,
Yes.
and the roper is essentially made of stone. So you
Yeah.
struck stone with a bar of metal. The bar of metal vibrated so much that you lost your grip on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So you dropped your sword.
Okay.
Dion. You're within 10 feet of the roper. And
Yeah.
also still in a cloud of daggers. Oh, no, you're not, because she dropped concentration on it. Never mind.
Bonus action.
Mhm.
Misty Step.
Nice! Behind the roper. You can stand on the ceiling. You're a dampier.
Yep. I will get 30 feet of. Well, I was kind of going to just go 30 feet the opposite direction from it or whatever.
Okay.
And then as much as, and then I'm gonna take my 35 feet of movement further back from that one,
Okay.
and then I'm going
Dropping
to
back to 65 feet away. Gotcha.
and then I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at the one that's holding Eva.
Nice. Falling back out of reach of the tendrils.
That did not go. Why did?
There we go. One hit.
Shoot.
13 points of damage to the one holding Eva. It's a looking blow.
And
Yep.
that ends. Yeah, bonus action move. Then yeah, that ends my turn.
In our little group, there's literally you, Doreen, and Blaze.
It's
isn't it?
seeping some sort of bodily fluid that isn't exactly
And what?
blood, but it's the closest that Robert has.
There's more.
And Eba.
Yep. I am going to. I'm still am I still restrained?
You are still restrained. You are restrained by one tentacle. And
Okay.
you're within
I
5 feet of the
do-
roper's mouth's eye, etc. Body.
Okay.
Where are you
Can
going?
I do a shocking grasp?
You can
And
indeed.
can I cast that at second level?
Nice.
Possible to upcast that?
I thought I can grasp as a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, so it automatically. You're level 5, so it would be 2d8 if you hit.
Try not to clothesline poor buddy, okay?
25.
I reckon I probably hit.
Yeah, that hits. So 2d8 points of damage, please.
That's what I use Blaze for most days.
Oh, bollocks.
Yes, apparently.
Hey, it's still better than nothing.
It is. It is.
It is. That is true.
Yeah, pretty good at it.
Could have been worse.
This is true.
Okay. Roper. Roper. So,
I tell Blaze off for it as well.
um,
Still does it.
so technically you should have been attacking with disadvantage, but that's okay. The ropers are going to try and restrain the others. So,
Yeah.
Aru,
No, back off.
You told me a little bit of history of
you're right close to it anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he was
did you get
he
hit?
wanted to make
Did you
a
get
really
wrapped up?
nice place for people to
1, 2, 3 of those hit.
Your roads are
Okay.
getting too big.
And then, now that you're restrained, it's going to bite you.
Out there, called it Pleasant, but then and there's
See?
also one
Told
where
you it's
it's
gonna bite you.
plain.
That's a hit.
Everyone
24 points of piercing damage.
Ah!
And
I'm still doing it. Just took that past my note.
and Nightwatch.
Well, how the fuck
Nightwatch.
did that?
Nope,
They don't manage to get a grip on
Are you
Nightwatch.
okay?
You dodge out of the way.
I have a bad
You definitely outmaneuver the tendrils. Nice. Go on.
Nothing. I was just thinking to myself.
Okay.
I don't know. It looked like you could
Aru?
run into me.
Your turn. You're still within
Uh.
5 feet of a roper, but now you're restrained.
that just means I can't move, right?
Hey Tommy, how are you?
It means you can't move, and it means you have disadvantage on your attacks, and
Me?
attacks
Listen.
against you have advantage.
Okay.
Elizabeth O'Connell.
Can I try to break out?
You can, but you'd also have disadvantage on the strength check.
Okay.
Um,
Athletics, I'm assuming.
sorry?
Athletics, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah.
Bitch.
You are still restrained. But you can also attack with your robo friend.
Yeah. Yep, I'm attack with Robo Friend.
Oh, robo friend misses.
Yep.
Okay. Nightwatch.
Okay, time for the big guns. I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
They're going to disappear as like
Peter.
ghostly, slightly angelic figures, almost like saints, where like they're all slow knights, or to be look like they're clerics.
Yeah, so the angels look like they're moon worshippers.
Yeah, they're doing like a werewolf, apparent wise. But yeah, right. They have to do some wisdom saves.
Yep. So you're putting on the Spirit Guardians and then striding up to the ropers, or at least within 15 feet of them both, right?
Yep. Actually, I pick up like, the sword that fell on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And 16 and 13. The one pass, one fail.
Yep.
So, roll the 3d8. Am I assuming you're going radiant?
Yep.
What would it be? Moon goddess and all. Roll half it for the other one.
Okay. 3d8.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. So, one takes 13. But the other takes 6. They're both.
Why did you have to walk?
Go.
Oh, why did she have to walk into the middle of them?
You're right.
Because that's a good way. That's the right way to use Spirit Guardians. Sorry.
Look, at least like they're most likely probably going to come after me, and y'all can like.
It just means that I have to reevaluate my plan. Because if I do what I want to do, I'm going to hurt the party.
Hurt us. You're used to it.
That sounds so wrong.
Anthony,
Yes.
we need to get a bonk stick for you.
Again.
Does it come in pocket size?
Come in what size?
Pocket size.
You want a pocket bonk? Anyway.
I really want to hurt these things because, like,
That was
I need to hurt both of them at once.
here a little bit. I do not want to get run over.
Dumb.
You got an AoE that you're planning on, right?
Yeah, I do. Were you done now, Nightwatch?
Yeah, I'm done. Continue.
Yeah, I don't think she's got
Okay.
a bonus action she can use, so.
No.
Not after casting an actual spell.
Sadly.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Nightwatch.
Yay!
This might hurt.
I'm here.
I am facing you.
Sorry,
So-
I'm late.
Don't worry. Sooty, can you roll initiative?
Govdar.
Ah, yeah, sure.
That's okay.
Let me just grab our sheet quick.
Yes.
Sorry,
I'm
having a
dropping
little fix at work.
Hunger of Hadar, Anthony.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
How are you not doing?
No, I was kind of getting an apology for getting yelled at the other day, and just notifying me of a couple of changes in case whoever's closing tomorrow forgets to tell me.
Between Road Strawberry and
Okay.
Ansberg.
I'm gonna try to center it so that
It gets
I know that they're within like 5 feet of the thing, but I'm gonna try to avoid hitting Ebba and Aru. But Night Watch is there's no way I'm gonna be able to avoid hitting her with it.
Yeah.
You know, I've only got 12 HP, right?
Yeah, Ebba, you're not caught in it. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the thing that's attacking you is just inside of it, but it you are just outside the sphere of influence.
You're sending it back so that it affects.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. It just, it would be.
No, because the very first roll of damage could theoretically, if I rolled maximum, could knock you out.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6.
Initiative.
9.
Okay.
And that's to both of them, and unfortunately to Night Watch.
Yes. So it's a d20 plus 1.
Yep, got it. There we go.
5. Perfect.
Oh wait, I don't. I need to make like a dexterity save.
No.
No, not until The way it works is at the start of when you enter the space or at the start of your turn, you take 2d6 cold damage. At the end of your turn, you need to make a dex save to avoid taking a further 2d6 acid damage, which is fun.
Fair enough.
It's a nasty, nasty spell.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to Road
Ebba.
in a couple of minutes.
So, where the roper was is now a wall of darkness that is making disgusting, squelchy
Are
sounds.
we okay to get stop gate? Cool, thank you.
Okay.
But you can still see, of course, the tendrils that are wrapped around you
Carol.
and Aru.
Yeah. Can I do shocking grasp on the tendrils?
Yes,
if
of
I can
course you
see
can.
those.
Yes.
I might have done a different spell that doesn't require an attack roll, but that's just me.
No, this works. Except that's not high enough, sadly.
Where are we going?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'll do that. I will do that next time. I
No,
swear.
go to the front of their branch.
No worries. Yeah, Roper's turn. Go on.
They're starting their turn.
Yes. So they each take 8 points of damage. And the one that's the one that's holding Ebba and Aru. Doesn't have enough tentacles left to go after the Steel Defender. That's a shame. Okay. But it can only bite one of you. So, can you each roll a d20? For luck.
Oh wait,
Straight
the
roll.
roper.
this include me?
No. You're about to make an appearance and to come save the day. It was literally just Aru and Ebba that. Which one's going to get bitten?
No. Think that they have the one thing.
Sorry?
I'm thinking to myself, because they're technically blind. But I think they...
Yeah, they've also got them grappled, and restrained, so
Right.
they don't have to.
If they don't have... If they don't have blind sight, that would make it a straight roll, which still would be a 25.
Yeah. 28 plus 4. Aru? 18
Yes?
points of damage.
Okay. I'm still standing.
Yay! And
Well done.
since Diane is still out of reach and still frightening.
Actually, no. The frightened only lasts until the end of my next turn, so that one has been unfrightened for a turn.
Okay. Alright.
Um,
In that case, it's going to move closer. So its tendrils are in range. And go for Diane.
Wouldn't it be a disadvantage because it's blind?
That's a good point. It's still in the shadow, in the thingy.
Yeah, even if it moved 10 feet forward, it's still going to be stuck in that thing.
Okay, so it's actually an 18, a 12, a 17, and a 9.
Well, 3 out of the 4 hit. Can't. Because I...
And then the bite is a 9, that misses. So, but you grappled. And then at the end of their turns, D20 -1 for their dex save. They fail. How much additional damage do they take from the inky blackness? 8. Okay.
And a quick question: wouldn't my spirit guardian also be attacking him as well?
Oh shit! Yeah. Plus 3. 19 and 20.
They both pass, so they take half.
Yup. 7. The one that had... Okay, that's another... Okay. The one that had been holding Aru and Ebba, suddenly the tendrils go limp. Aru and Ebba have been released.
Yeah, never mind.
It down.
Nice.
And then a tiefling runs up.
Last one.
Clearly noticing that you need help. What would you say, Sooty?
Well, what do I see before me?
You see, you see a sphere of magical darkness with with roper tendrils coming out of it. So you recognize roper tendrils because you're a denizen of the dark. You're used to dealing with these things. And but they had grappled. you see those same tendrils go limp, and they drop a half drow and a darkling on the ground.
Conscious or unconscious? Injured?
They're
Badly
both
injured.
pretty badly hurt, but conscious, right?
Yep, I'm conscious.
And,
Okay.
I'm conscious. I'm on 12 HP at the moment. So I'm alright.
12?
I'm not like at death's door, but I'm not doing
I thought
that
you
great.
you have 32 and you took 27. That leaves 5. Oh, you got some healing. Forgot about that.
I did, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the other one.
Oh, the other one's at 6 HP.
Okay, you get a healing spirit.
You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. What does your nature spirit look like, Suddy?
Probably a cute little feral mushroom.
A cute little feral mushroom.
Yes.
Okay. So, it's transparent, angry mushroom. Cute but...
You're very pretty, baby.
Yeah, cute but vicious mushroom. Perfect. Yes. Roll the 1d6.
Okay.
Since you... Oh, 1.
Oh no.
It's better than nothing. At least you have 7 hit points.
It is
Aru
better than
regains
nothing.
1 point.
Okay.
Thank
She
you.
hasn't said anything yet. She's just cast it.
Yeah. So, you announce your arrival by speaking the words that would summon the healing spirit.
From me, I choose you.
So, Aru,
Yes.
you are slightly healthier thanks to this spooky mushroom that's just appeared hovering above your head, and of course the rope has dropped you, and there's this wall of darkness in front of you that both Night Watch and Deanne are inside of, and this
Actually,
go on.
question.
Yeah.
Yes, Deanne.
The ropers. How far can they drag somebody? Because remember, I was 65 feet away.
Oh, you wouldn't have got bitten. You're right. And you wouldn't be quite within the area of darkness yet either. So, yeah, Deanne, who is... what do you look like? Like, what race?
I look
Human?
I look human.
You look
I
human.
look human.
Okay. So, there's another human suspended in the air by rope tendrils.
Reno,
Who is...
Yeah, oh yeah.
You see them too. But Aru, what are you doing?
Yeah, doing okay.
I'm gonna shoot one of them that's still standing.
Doing good, thanks. I've just been mining a bit.
Okay, you can't actually see the remaining rope.
I have blind sight.
To how far?
30 feet.
My friends to wake up now.
So
Okay.
if I have to, I'll go in.
Oh, nice.
You don't need to go in. You
Aye.
have blind sight.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Bitch!
You got a nat 20.
You little cunt!
So you got a great shot,
You too, Reno.
and then your gun overloads.
I shoot myself in the foot.
Your gun overloads and blows up in your hand, doing damage to yourself. How much damage do you do to the roper though before your gun explodes?
Damn it. Okay. 3d6. 6.
There you are.
If this is a new round, he heals.
This is true. There would be a d6 of healing as well.
32.
Okay.
Should telegrams.
You hear a shriek as
I haven't seen money yet, though.
and also see as the tendrils release, you see Deanne drop to the ground.
Okay. I've not seen her yet.
Wait, what's his max HP?
What's what?
I'm asking what is Deanne's max HP because just to be sure he didn't get
I find it funny
No.
all of them came down to
Killed?
the of the ranch. There's
The
like six
most kind of fall damage that they would have taken from that height would have been 1d6, which would be 2 points of damage. They're fine.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, combat over. Although you go ahead and roll the damage for the laser pistol overheating.
Oh.
That's alright.
Alright.
Well, they're probably
16.
16.
Are you still up?
If they still have it, but it's,
No.
the tobacconist. I think
So you knock yourself out with an epic shot.
Oh god.
Vinny.
But yeah,
I
like
dropped-
roll the Sooty, roll the d6 for the healing spirit. There we go. You got 2 hit points.
And there goes my gun.
For now, until you get it repaired.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit the ground, Anthony, I drop concentration on Griffithar.
Okay, so the Hunger of Hadar is gone. You can all see clearly.
Oh, there's meant to be a +1.
Yeah.
You're meant to add your modifier.
What? Which modifier? Constitution?
The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
That's
Minimum
that's the
of
number
twice.
of times, not the amount of healing.
Okay.
So anyway, but it could probably heal a couple of more times, is what I'm hearing. Because your spellcasting
So
modifier is +3. So yeah, you've got roll 2 more d6, and anybody who wants to stand in the aura can get 2 more d6 of healing.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about this spell. I can have it heal multiple people, provided they're in the same square.
As long as you can bunch up within the same 5-foot square.
So, anyone else? You have.
I guess I dragged the 2. I'll drag Deanne and we both get heals.
Place will tell you different.
Go ahead and roll the 2d6, Sooty. No.
They treated me well when I started working on their ranch.
Try that again.
Yeah.
Yay! Everyone close to the healing spirit's got 5 hit points. 5 more.
Cool. So 17 now? Am I close to them?
Yeah, you'd a bit.
So, thank you, kind stranger. I think introductions are probably in order.
Yeah, definitely. What just happened? Like, it got dark, then I heard heard an explosion, and the both of them are knocked out.
The darkness was me.
I understand that, but like while it happened, I just heard like a thunderclap. And then the both of y'all were knocked unconscious and the darkness dissipated.
Aru's probably
Aru's weapon went boom.
Yeah, Aru's probably speechless, looking at their scorched hand and trying not to cry.
Yeah. Well, that piece going to be useless for a while. Time to find a... Guys, you want to go find a new gun?
No.
I mean, we're going to Port Owen. They might have cannons.
Because those are portable and easy to carry around.
You guys are going to Port Irwin?
Yeah. Hey, who are you anyway? What's your name?
Out of character. Why is Sooty in here?
Yeah, okay, so you're in these tunnels because you were heading to the necropolis. You were out gathering mushrooms. And they and as you were heading back, you bumped into this little kerfuffle.
It's been engraved.
But they, from what you've just heard, they are heading away from the necropolis.
Blaze got me.
You guys
Sounds
heading
like a
away
day.
from the necropolis?
I don't think he
Just came from there.
any of it really.
We have like a
Yeah.
job.
He was telling me like before he had like no emotions, that sort of
You're
thing. So
We have a
Sorry,
job.
can you
when he first came to my mill,
You're very,
be a bit louder?
you're very, very quiet, Sean.
didn't want to talk to anyone.
Right.
And he's gotten better and
You're
he's trying to
doing a
understand it all.
job? What? Wait, are you from the Couriers Guild, did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Out of character, why was Sooty collecting mushrooms?
For potions.
I don't know. Maybe he did have them, he just
Right.
ignored them.
Would she
Like
be
most of them do.
allowed to assist these guys and make sure they don't die?
If you want to. I mean, you're... Okay. Because of what you are tolerated
With fists.
in the necropolis, but they don't really have any jurisdiction over you. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, we were
She's
talking
going
to
to
the
like
person
rub
who's
her temples and
selling
go,
his apartment
would you
in
like me
Blackwater.
to assist you so
Blaze
you
is
don't
gonna-
die
was
in
gonna try
case
and
one
get
of those
him going for
ropers attack
4,000,
again?
but he hasn't heard anything back yet.
We normally don't
Already had
have a
somebody
problem
else
with
interested
guys.
as well, so it's probably gone by now. That was a couple of days ago.
The help will be appreciated. I have limited
That's the only thing of it.
healing, so it would be helpful for.
By the way, Night Watch, which is
That was a nice little
Um,
apartment.
the creature that's talking, Night Watch, is a warforged, which Sooty, you've probably never seen one up close
I'll
before.
take it at the moment, no.
Yeah, you just see like a 6'8" hunk of metal. Like they're
But I think
human
that's always a
shape,
lot with the
but
people.
like they're definitely wearing armor,
I would love strawberry.
but like the rest.
But the armor looks like it's fused with the rest of you, doesn't it?
If there is,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's going to sell it.
Along with like
Dakota might sell her apartment soon because they need a bigger.
you
place
probably like
for
see like in
her
like
counter.
her neck, and you can imagine like her other joints would have wood infused to act like muscle.
Like a big fella
Maybe
or
definitely
lady?
teal.
I can't quite tell.
Can you say that again? That was kind of quiet. Sorry.
Speak.
You look like a
There we go.
big fella or lady. I'm not sure which. I hope I'm not being rude. Oh, I'm Sooty.
No, it's okay. I guess I'm female.
Female. I hope I'm not being rude, but what are you? I've never seen anything like you before.
That's fair. I am a warforged, or at least that's what the old texts say. There's like long-winded history. Just imagine like ancient technology just got rediscovered.
Right.
I could probably tell you about it like later when we go rest, since we got like a very large lore dump, and you're probably gonna learn more since we're gonna go to my creator at some point after we do this job in Port Alwyn.
Okay. So so you're necropolis here. I'll stay with you to make sure you don't die.
How are you?
Thank you.
My boss would not allow me to hear the end of it if I did.
Oh, who's your boss?
It was
Do you remember her name?
I forgot the name.
Anathema.
Anathema.
oh, your boss is the night hag.
Yeah, should go on and on about potential customers dying, so we might as well help you.
Wait, which one?
The one that lives in the city, the one we went to talk to about hags.
Oh, okay, that one.
The only thing that's different is the hat.
Just making sure it wasn't the one that we accidentally peeved
No.
off.
No.
I want this one to strawberry in the hat.
There was another night hag in City of Gate.
Couple of
Mhm.
Yeah, the one who had the orphanage.
Yes. I'm sure it wasn't your orphanage,
Oh,
Sooty. No.
So, Sooty, what are you?
Have you never seen a tiefling before?
You're a tiefling.
Yeah,
No.
the skin, the horns.
Well, you're not a normal tiefling because then you wouldn't be allowed in Necropolis.
Well, if you
Yeah,
if
that's
they
why I was
work
confused.
if they work for the night hag, who technically lives just outside the
Mhm.
necropolis, they don't actually go into the city. It's possible.
Also,
Oh, I've never been to her, so that's why I don't know.
inside.
We were just there yesterday.
Aru didn't go there. Well, he wasn't paying attention at least.
He wasn't paying
That I do
attention.
know.
That's probably more like it. You were thinking about your machine.
Yep.
Okay, what does 17 get me for insight?
Oh, insight.
That would tell you that, well, if they're an apprentice to the hag, they're probably hexblood.
Ah. I guess you are a hexblood?
Why else would I be living with working for a hag?
Good point,
You have a death,
Sooty.
Yeah, good point.
you have a death wish. You have a morbid curiosity of things.
You met a very nice night hag that wanted to adopt you.
Yeah, when yeah.
Nice.
There's all kinds of reasons.
But if it wasn't for her, I'd be food right now, so I'm not complaining too much.
And the hag would have probably been the one that would own you, but yeah.
But yes, hags aren't the nicest people in the world.
Anyway,
Depends on
No.
it depends on which version. They can pretend to be nice.
yeah, they're
Depends
all,
on which version of what?
they are all still pretty shitty, but yeah.
Yeah.
Shitty, but at least this one didn't eat me. To be fair, I did bite her a couple of times, so that might be part of the reason.
This one's feisty. I think I'll keep it.
Ew. I've bit many a thing, but I can't imagine me ever wanting to bite a hag.
They don't taste very nice. But I had a point to make, so I had to.
Yeah, well, I have to be careful what I eat.
What? Why? Does she notice any fangs or anything?
As they're talking, probably, especially with your perception's pretty good. You probably would catch a slightly sharper canine or two.
Aw, you have baby fangs.
What's
They're
your...
still sharp enough.
Sorry?
They're still sharp enough to rend flesh.
Baby fangs.
Oh. You're not making friends.
It's nice to meet you. What did you say your name was?
Sooty Feral.
Sooty Feral.
Nice to meet you, Sooty. So I'm Ebba, and this is Night Watch, and Deanne and Aru.
Mm-hmm. Deanne's the Dampier and Aru's the Darkling.
Darkling.
Aww, so Deanne is the baby fangs, and Aru is the adorable little duckling.
He's actually big.
He's medium-sized now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
not
hit
adorable.
puberty.
Is a big duckling.
He's gone through puberty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen many big ones.
That's
Yep.
what she said.
Dear God.
You couldn't help yourself, huh?
Nope. That is also what she said.
So let's while we get to know each other a little better, how about we since we seem to have cleared the area, why don't we stop here for an hour or so?
Have a short rest.
Ebba, Aru, you look like you could use the. It looks like you could use the time to.
Heal up, repair.
I could definitely do with a bit of a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll him if you got him.
Sorry?
What?
Well, I'm good.
I'm going to roll 2 hit dice.
You
Oh,
took.
hit dice.
Yeah.
You
So,
took how much damage? Nightwalk.
I can't remember, but I kind of regained some health when
Okay.
thing. I've only lost 1 HP.
Okay. I just remembered that I know
I've got now 29. That'll do to be getting along with, I guess.
where did you roll it, Ebba?
Oops. That was Aru rolling it. Sorry. I
Yeah.
thought I did, but I didn't.
And Aru rolled 3d8s, but only added their con modifier once. So Aru would actually have gotten 18. And Ebba, you would have had. You get to add 4 for your con mod, so you gain 9.
9. Okay, I've got 26.
Nice.
26 10.
Oh, we're taking a short rest. Guess what I get back?
You need more healing.
Just a little bit of a breather.
During my short rest, just before I would use the ability that would give me able to restore one of my spell slots back.
Nice. Yep, your wizard thing.
Cleric.
Oh, your cleric thing. Alright. One of you has a wizard thing that lets you get hit points.
Yeah.
Get spell slots back.
Yeah, so Ebba gets
Ebba can.
second level
arcane
spell slot.
Arcane recovery. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, actually. I don't think I've ever used it.
Okay.
I can explain it.
What do I do?
Alright.
Okay, so when you finish a long rest, you can regain spell slots equal to half your level rounded down. Because we're level 5, you can either gain 1 second level spell slot or 2 first level spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's
so
a
if I'm
weaker
level
version of
5, I can
Warforged.
get 2 spell slots back, can I?
2 first level
Either
slots.
2
Use.
So
or a single second level.
have you used 2 first level
Before
spell
we go,
slots?
Blaze, can I run the back of your...
You'd have used
No,
at
I
least one.
haven't.
You'd have used at least one for your mage armor. But you did
Yes.
use Cloud of Daggers,
Which
I
is
did.
which is a second level spell slot. So you might want to regain.
Second level
that.
spell.
You might want to
Yeah.
regain your spell slot for Cloud of Daggers. Go back up to
Mhm.
3.
And of course, I'm a warlock, so I regain all of my pack spells.
All 2 of them.
You show off.
And of course, I didn't cast a single spell, so...
Good for you.
Oh, we should probably notify. There is another, what looks like a Warforged, is a Steel Defender,
Yeah.
which is Aru's.
Yeah, they've decided to make that Steel Defender look like a person.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Thinking that Steel Defender is a person, she's going to go. Oh, sorry, sir. I totally missed your name. Who are you?
Only issue is I look like a giant on them. Like,
Oh,
my legs
that's
are really
Aru's.
short.
That's Aru's construct. It's actually a construct. It doesn't have a
Yep.
name.
Not sentient or yes sentient?
Not
Not
sentient.
Okay. You people are weird.
says the person that lives with a hag.
I mean, to be fair, we do live in a world where our
Oh,
government is ruled by the undead, and that all the dragons are in another moon for some reason.
So I never said I wasn't weird myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Everything is weird. There's no such thing as normalcy. We're all unique in our own ways.
no,
We are all a little bit weird.
Yes. Okay.
You know, that's how we like it, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That was fun. If we're all feeling better now,
no,
suggest we get back on the road.
I won't.
Yeah.
On the road again.
But yeah, the market day.
Just
they've
can't
got
wait to
the
get on
market
the
day in
road
Blackwater
again.
tomorrow as well, so she's definitely gonna be around for that. So that's 7 o'clock Eastern. So I'm
Let's
guessing
get going.
Let's go.
When's 7 p.m. Eastern in UK start?
Alright. I'm guessing like Sooty's carrying a basket of mushrooms.
Yes. The ones you collected.
So poetic picking your ring up at midnight.
We're
Oh,
going
the-
to pick up those mushrooms.
Although you probably did drop it to run to help. But yeah, you'd pick it back up now.
Good. I
And she is now carrying her mushroom. So she picks up a little basket.
Mushroom, mushroom.
Badger, 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 badger,
I want to
badger,
repeat the shotgun, which is super
badger,
pretty
badger, badger,
and a
badger,
lot of use.
badger.
Yep. Twice.
So they're singing to themselves. That's fun.
I think just because I can, I'm going to do Spider-Man.
10 or 12
Just gonna
balls.
walk along the ceiling.
I'm gonna walk on the ceiling. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when we get to Annisburg, I'll show you the shotgun. It's so pretty.
Ooh, fancy. You can walk on the roof.
No, it's black. Eli
Ceiling.
customized it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I was driving you that crazy.
You drove him up the wall.
No, I want it. It's mine.
Ah,
Just you fucking.
Anthony, I get my bat to poop on their head.
You get your bat to poop on their head.
Can I try animal handling?
I don't think it would work in this case.
Because it's not an actual animal.
It's a familiar.
She just shrugs. Honestly, not the worst thing I've had thrown at me.
You hear singing in the tunnels up ahead as you are continuing on your journey.
I'm not made of money, huh?
We hear what?
Singing.
Why is he going that way?
Oh, singing.
Who sings down here?
Sounds like a
You do an investigation or something?
um,
Hmm.
yeah, go on then.
Figure out what the singing is.
Can't hear you.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance if you would like it.
So I'll see what I get. Yes, I'll add that 1d4.
So 11.
Oh. 11, yeah.
You're not sure who's singing, but it sounds like a group of voices. And it's...
It's an Underdark choir. Practicing.
I'll do perception.
Cool.
To try to listen what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I did some mining earlier.
18. Okay. They're singing a ballad. The Ballad of Bashmir the Bald, in fact. The tale of
You can have Charlie.
yeah, a song about when a knight chased a dragon all the way to the Great Crown Mountains and saw Magister collecting all the dragons together to dispose of them. And died in the process.
Guys, we need to hide right now.
Oh no.
Why do you need to hide?
Who would... They're either bards or they're, the Knights of Bashmir, which are, Helios or... Can't remember like the sun god.
Does it sound like they're getting closer or farther away, Anthony? Or not moving at all?
Well, actually, with the 18, you can also hear splashing.
Okay, I'll just tell them what I hear and tell them they're singing the
Ballad of Bashmir the Bald.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we can see. And
as you get closer,
I do the.
Go on.
I was going to say, I'm gonna transfer my senses to my familiar and have it fly ahead.
Nice. Okay. As your familiar gets closer, you realize that the song is coming from a side passage which leads to an underground lake, and in that underground lake is a hydra, and the hydra is singing.
Hey, Deanne, you know what we say to this?
Well,
we say fuck her and we get out.
Not even curious as to why this hydra is taking a bath and singing.
A little curious, but I also...
Ebba is very curious about it, of course.
You don't know what it is yet.
This is true.
You may be curious about the singing. So I will pull my consciousness, I will pull the familiar back, and I will pull my senses back. We don't necessarily have to deal with the person singing. They're not in a main pathway. We can carry on without having to interact with them at all.
Wait, it's one
They appear to be taking a bath at the moment, so they're singing in the shower?
Yep.
Wait, it's one
Okay, well,
person.
in that case,
Did they have a rubber duck?
in that case, it would be rude to interrupt them while they're in the shower.
But
Yeah,
what
it'd
if
be
they don't have a rubber duck? No, wooden duck, sorry.
A wooden duck.
What's rubber?
Aru, not everybody needs a ducky. Now, let's be on our way.
Does this fellow have an obsession with ducks?
He has an obsession with a lot of stuff.
Noted.
Rubber duckies belong in baths.
Not true. I'm not obsessed with a lot of things. Only like 23.
That's a very
Today.
specific number.
Tomorrow it'll be 24 or a different 23 or something like that.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot about the teacher, so that's going to be 24.
Oh, dear God. Aru, settle down. Just calm. Breathe, and remember to stick close to us and not wander off on your own. For your own
It's going to
sake.
be a little hard.
Hopefully 6 of them.
Why?
What if there's a shiny rock?
That's a shiny rock.
Do I have to tie a rope to you?
We'll see.
The singing stops, and you hear the unmistakable sound of the creature climbing out of the water.
Yeah. I didn't mind because I said I told me.
Joy. Can we hurry along? Hurry along.
That's some big splashing. Let's go.
Yes. Still, it's still rude to stare at somebody who's just gotten out of the bath.
Drying myself off.
Why is it rude?
It's
I
just
said-
rude, Aru, okay?
Somebody out there? Hello?
Just
I think you're
passing,
hearing
sorry
things
for
again.
disturbing you.
Oh, there is somebody out there. Give me a sec.
Didn't you say it was just one person?
Hydras have multiple heads.
You don't know it's a Hydra yet.
Yeah, never said it was a Hydra. He purposely kept that because that would
My apologies.
that would actually pique people's interest, and he was trying to avoid dealing with it.
Typically one person's interest.
A head snakes around the corner of the corridor. Oh, hello! I don't often get guests.
Yeah, I'm back. Never actually been around here.
Hello?
How are you
Was
talking?
it you who was singing? Just then we heard singing.
Yes, that was me. How embarrassing. I hope it wasn't too awful.
Oh no, it was very pleasant.
Good.
I thought there was a choir.
Oh, that would be the other heads. And a couple
There's more of you?
couple more heads pop around the corner. Hello. Nice to meet you all.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
So yes.
How is it that you can talk?
Oh, funny story. A wizard decided it would be fun to awaken me. I guess they were curious as to whether or not that it would be one of us or all of us that would awaken. I guess he found out it was all of us.
What happened to the wizard?
create him. Shut up! Not supposed to tell people that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were supposed to be lying to this group.
Are you going to eat us?
Now, why would we need to do that?
You don't need to. At all.
Besides,
We're fine with not being eaten, thanks.
sounds like only 1 or 2 of you are actually, digestible.
No.
Fighting and I bite.
I think
You have been warned.
I think you'll find that all of us are indigestible.
Can we not talk about whether or not we are digestible or not? It was a pleasure to meet you. Will, we will be taking our leave now. Thank you very much. Go.
Oh, but you
Go,
just
go, go,
got
guys.
here.
Probably means Mr. Owlbear has.
Come.
Um,
I have a lovely hot spring bath that I discovered. You really must try it.
Thank you. Got places to be.
Exactly.
But thank you very
Hey,
much for the offer.
Hey, Deanne. While you were doing this, are you going to cover Aru's mouth?
Honestly, given how things have gone in the past, Ian is going to try to cover Aru's mouth.
And that's fair.
While giving him the look of, if you bite me or talk over my hand, there will be trouble.
Meanwhile,
In response,
the
he's gonna
Hydra
lick your hand.
in what now?
In response, he's just going to lick his hand. He's not going to say anything, but he's just going to.
So,
That was it. It was disgusting. He did it to Ebba before, and she didn't like it.
in the meantime, the Hydra is going. Knew you pod them off with that eating the wizard comment. He deserved it. Yes, but now they've got scared of us, and we're not going to make any friends at this rate. Why are you so obsessed with making friends anyway? Well, it's not like there's a lot of other people down here. You do have us. Yes, but I see you all the time.
I don't know. We could try and be your friend as long as it doesn't entail being eaten. We're happy with that.
Well, of course we wouldn't eat our friends. That would be kind of...
That's good. That's good.
Insight check? Question mark.
That would negate the point of having friends.
This is true.
Yeah, if you want to do an insight check, go for it.
Okay. This character has amazing insight.
And a really quiet microphone.
Amazing insight.
I do not.
Nope.
22.
Uh-huh. You get the impression,
so they'll be there about an hour then.
Sooty, that the moment you are not friends, you're back on the menu.
Impression if we're not friends with dinner. And I do repeat I do go down fighting and biting.
Well, like I said, as long as we're friends, there wouldn't be an issue, would there? So let's be friends.
Okay. But by being your friend, are we going to have to stay here? Or can we continue going where we need to go? Because we are working.
Oh. Well, what are you working on? Maybe I can help.
We're gonna go pick up a package from somebody
Ooh, a package.
near Port Alwyn and deliver it to
Oh.
Cull City.
Oh.
I don't think you're gonna be able to help much with that. No offense.
No.
But
the surface
people on the surface.
Surface people tend to
Yeah.
assume I'm a monster. It's not very nice.
We know the feeling.
Don't worry, they assume that about me too.
I've said that about all of us.
I've been called demon spawn. It's true, but it's not very nice.
I mean, oh yeah. Yeah, she is right.
What are you trying to
You
say?
currently have an.
Oh wait, yeah, I have my mouth covered. Never mind.
Yes.
And even if it's like, even if you try to lick me now or whatever, the moment you open your mouth again, I'm casting Mage Hand in it. Just be like, nope, nope. Or there's a spectral hand just in Aru's mouth, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get it. We visualize it. It's funny. Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you actually put your hand in your mouth to be able to simulate it accurately?
No, I half covered my mouth.
Oh, okay.
I can't fit my whole hand in my mouth.
Some people can.
And you know what we call those people? Not human. They gotta be a mimic if they can hold their mouth open that wide.
Oh, there's...
Well, some people are
Yeah,
just.
I just tried it. My hand would not go in.
Some people are special. Alright, so. But regardless, Mr. or Mrs. or whatever, however many different things you are, we will gladly come visit you often, but we really do need to fulfill our job. It's how we make our money. It's how we are able to survive.
Can I accompany you for some of the way at least?
I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not in a position to say no.
Marvelous.
Yes, you totally can.
Excellent. So,
Okay.
what is it that you do for work? Exactly. You said you're delivering a package this time, but is this what
Well,
you
that's
always do?
The messengers.
Messengers?
Yeah, we work for the Messengers Guild. We either carry letters or verbal messages or whatever, or packages from point A to point B. It's not very glamorous, but it gets us out and about, meeting new people, and pays our bills.
It's a very interesting job. We're always meeting new people who want to kill us.
Well,
Not everybody wants to kill us, Ebba.
Only half of them want to kill us.
I still haven't removed the mage hand.
Oh yeah.
So wouldn't you like to do something that's less, fatal?
We
We're
live.
alive, so
We live in a city of the
we
dead.
live on the edge.
If we don't get out every now and again, considering we're still alive, it could get complicated.
That's fair.
And because we can go places they can't, they kind of need us, so.
I could do
But yeah.
servants myself, since I don't have hands. I could use some of my other heads to pick things up, but it's awkward. And it's a little bit humiliating if you're the head that's acting as a hand. We're not dogs.
Have you got any messages or things that you'd like us to deliver for you? We could do it for a small fee.
I think they meant, picking up stuff around their lair.
Well, that, as well as, cleaning my teeth, occasionally bringing people to my lair to be eaten, that sort of thing.
Well, think of us in future if you ever have any letters you'd like to send.
You'd get
Well,
to keep,
we'll
you'd get to keep all the treasure.
yeah.
Hello. I'm gonna be in the general
Anything
store,
that the people are carrying on their person, I'd have no use for it. You can just keep it
okay?
all.
If you need anything.
Oh,
What was that, Aru?
fine. Drop the mage hand.
Treasure?
Yes. Don't adventurers
No.
have treasure?
Some. Depends on the adventurers.
Well, tell adventurers that there's this big scary Hydra and you need their help to destroy it, and I'll destroy them and you'll get to keep the loot.
I like that
That's
idea.
actually pretty smart.
Until we actually find an adventurer who could destroy you.
Well, that's where you
By accident, of course.
would step in and help, of course.
Makes sense.
If it looks like I'm not doing so well, you help me take them out. It would be in both our interests. All our interests.
If we were getting chased by some angry drow or something, then we could definitely bring them to you.
Yeah,
Wait, on our way home. We come
see what
home
we
all
can-
the time. On our way home, we can just bring them along.
Bring who?
We'll see what we can
What?
do. People.
That sounds like we would attract attention.
Depends on the people and where you find them.
If they don't survive, there'll be nobody to tell the tale. Would there?
Yeah, but like people start noticing people disappearing, and then we would have targets on our backs, and like we kind of need like adventurers to kind of do stuff in the world because the material plane is unstable as all heck.
I see.
What if they're like problem adventurers? You know, the ones that do more harm than good?
Yes, those ones are perfect.
I've run away from at least a couple of those guys.
I'm sure we all have.
Talking of adventurers and travellers and stuff, have you seen people passing through lately at a higher rate than previously?
People tend to pass through me at the same rate they always do, I'm afraid.
I think
You
she
see
meant
more travellers or strange-looking parties of people?
in the tunnels.
What sort of strange-looking parties?
I don't know, people looking like they've been maybe drugged, or they don't look like they know the person they're with very well.
Are you talking about the dead ones?
Yes.
Yes, there's been more dead people. Going back and forth. Usually more forth than back.
Of course.
That's quite interesting.
I usually leave them alone because, they're dead.
It wouldn't taste very good.
No. Terrible for the digestion.
Can I ask the Hydra? You know that farmer we saw, and he had the sigil on him that evaporated when he died, and I could ever draw it in like the sand or whatever, and ask the Hydra if he's seen it. Could I draw it?
Yeah, do a performance check to see how good it is.
Tell me, Hydra, have you ever seen any of them wearing something that looks like this?
Are you actually going to draw it and put a picture in the chat?
I am going to draw it.
Nice.
Performance is +1.
Yes. 13. Pretty good. It actually looks like what it's meant to look like. Yay! I'm waiting to see it.
Oh, you want me to draw it?
I thought you said you were actually going to draw it.
I haven't got any.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. I don't know what it looks like. Like, what does it look like?
I don't remember what you're even talking about. That's why I was hoping you were going to draw it.
Oh, we killed that farmer who was talking
Yeah,
to the ratkin, and he was trying to buy the ratkin, and he had the sigil of the countess on him.
Ah.
And when we tried to pick it up, it crumbled into dust. Whatever
Yes.
the countess's sigil is.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What did you kill him? I don't remember that. I'm stupid.
No, I can't say I do recognize that. It's not like any sort of holy symbol I've ever seen. That is what it's supposed to be, right?
It's a sigil.
A sigil. Okay.
I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
Potato, tomato.
Well, we saw someone wearing it.
Oh.
That's all. I suppose any of the people
Were
you've
they,
eaten might have been wearing something like that.
Well, it's possible. Feel free to look through my treasure pile and see.
Okay. Ari's gonna look to see if he sees the treasure pile.
The treasure pile that the heads indicate as they walk back to the area that they use as their lair, where of course the hot spring lake is a large pile of shit with various bones, bits of fabric, and metallic objects sticking in it.
Emma, you can't smell it. You go in there.
Okay, Ebba will investigate the pile of old bones and crap.
Sorry, sir. No offense, I didn't realize it would smell. I got sensitive nose.
So you gotta.
Okay, I did do a drawing. I don't know if you want to make it. I don't know if it could even be the Countess sigil. I do a drawing and I put it in the Blood Feud.
Okay, got that 20.
That's cool. I like that. So,
I really like. Yeah. Oh, Night Watch. Of course, you get maximum possible.
So,
hey, Night Watch. Are you trying to flex with it?
I ain't trying to. Awesome.
You find in the pile, Nightwatch with extreme efficiency sorts through the pile and makes a pile of weapons, of clothes, of bones, rings, amulets. None of them have that symbol on them.
Okay, none has the symbol. Do I see any magical items in this poop pile?
Want to do an Arcana?
I was just about to say while Watch was sorting, I will ritually cast Detect Magic.
Fantastic. Okay. $15. Yeah, there are some magic items. There are several items that give off a magical glow. There's a staff There's a scimitar, a wand, a vial containing a red fluid, and
I want the vial.
an amulet with gears on it.
Well, I think we can assume what that last one is. Huh.
Could I do an Arcana check on the staff?
On the staff.
See if I can figure out what it does? Or
Alright. So you pick up the staff and have a closer look at
well,
it.
I could do it on another one.
No, it's fine.
It's something else if you want me to.
No, that's fine. If the staff draws your eye, that's cool. So this particular staff has the head of a snake at the top of it, as if it's about to strike.
A staff with a snake head. I only rolled an 8, so I probably have very little idea of what it does.
You're not sure what the staff is. It's not anything that you recognize, but it does have a snake-like head at the top of the staff. There's a couple of different staffs it could be.
Hey, someone in the party has the identify spell if you want.
You have identify?
Yeah.
Alright, you're going to ritual cast it on each item?
I'm not using spell slots.
That's why I'm saying ritual
So I might...
cast.
No, I'm not using them in combat, I mean.
Oh. So you're just going to spam it with spell slots?
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay. So the snake-headed staff is the Staff of the Adder.
That was the only one I could think of.
There's also one called the Staff of the Python, but they're similar. The Staff of the Adder, you can use a bonus action to speak the staff's command word, and the head animates into that of a poisonous snake for a minute. You can speak the command word again to have it become inanimate again. But you can make a melee attack with the snake head, and it would do a d6 piercing damage, force the target to make a DC 15 con save if it hits, and if they fail, they take 3d6 poison damage.
Nice.
However, while it's
I think
animated...
this is the kind...
Go on.
Okay, I was going to say, I think this is the kind of thing that maybe a druid or warlock might like.
Yeah, it's a druid.
Be able to...
Yeah, druid or warlock, yeah, we're absolutely right. But, yeah, it's a druid weapon.
It's class limited to the cleric, druid, and warlock, if I recall.
Yes.
Bard, maybe. But, yeah.
There's not a druid in the party.
There is. Sooty is a druid.
Yeah, that's what I was hinting at.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, mushroom picker,
Yes.
Staff of the Adder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that will go to her, I guess.
Well, we'll see what
Do
else
you like
is.
this
Yeah, let's see what else.
Staff of the Adder?
Yeah, so Staff of the Adder. What's the next thing that you're gonna identify?
I'm not the clock amulet, because I have a strong feeling what that is.
Okay. So there's a wand, there's a vial.
If we take,
What?
I'll try the wand.
The wand is the wand of magic missiles. It has
The
7...
minigun.
Sorry?
The minigun staff.
Wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more charges to cast magic missile. For 1 charge, you cast the first level version. You can increase the spell slot level with each additional charge. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. And if it runs out of charges, it crumbles to nothing and goes away.
I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, Discord crashed again.
Oops. Well, I was just describing what the Wand of Magic Missiles does. But yeah.
Yep.
It's still a wand, so it would be a perfect spellcasting focus for a wizard, for example.
That's fair, but our wizard actually, she's not using her special spellcasting focus. Wait, yes, she is. She's using the Wand of the War Mage.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of the other one, the Tomb, because if I recall, that can be a spellcasting focus.
A tome?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tome of the Still Tongue.
Yes. But anyway.
Yeah, that's still in my pack. I'm still thinking about that one.
This would actually be good for Dion. When he runs out of spell slots, he can just use this for a good...
Yeah, because it doesn't require attunement and has no class restrictions.
This is true.
Yep.
And the druid already decided that they wanted the vial, so yeah.
Yep.
What is
actually the thing that I was thinking of? It actually doesn't work for a warlock anyway. So let me rethink that one. But yes.
I mean, I really don't.
Go on.
I don't really need much at the moment. Like, I will happily take the Wand of Magic Missile, like they said, because then when I run out of spell slots, well, I still have Eldritch Blast. I mean,
yeah, but Eldritch Blast, but with like you've said, like when stop stuttering.
Breathe.
When a creature gets into melee with you, normally you'd have disadvantage, but this you can just spam the magic missile.
That's true. It would give me a backup.
Yes. So there was also a scimitar.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to find that.
And it is a scimitar of vengeance.
Ooh.
Gives you a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, but it also has a curse on it, because it contains a vengeful spirit. Once you're attuned to it, it extends its curse to the bearer. You're unwilling to part with the scimitar, keeping it on your person at all times. While you're attuned to it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made with weapons other than this one. And, while the sword is on your person, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save whenever you take damage in combat. On a failed save, you must attack the creature that damaged you until either you drop to 0 hit points or it does, or until you can't reach the creature to make a melee attack against it. There's a couple of ways to break the curse, but since clerics have high wisdom,
yeah,
could be a good one for Nightwatch.
Yeah.
It would, I guess. What would happen if I remove curse?
It would just become a +1 sword. It would still be a +1 sword.
I'll think on it. I mean, character is more, I guess, attuned to strength weapons than dex, but...
Well, it doesn't... It's
Okay.
finesse.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You can use strength or dexterity. It's your choice. And it's light, so you could, in theory, have it in your offhand.
I'll put that in the maybe pile, and depending on like how dangerous you think this... You said the curse is that,
Basically, yeah, I'll bring it up again. So,
okay.
the curse is that you have disadvantage on using other weapons besides this, and whenever you take damage, you have to succeed on a wisdom save, which shouldn't be a problem for you. If you fail, you have to attack you must attack the dark creature that damaged you. Like, the vengeful spirit kicks in and makes you want to beat his ass. Which, to be fair, most of the time you'd be doing that anyway, I think.
Yeah, but there's always a chance that someone accidentally damages me.
Yeah.
Which is unlikely, but still.
Oh, you mean one of your party members could accidentally hurt you, and then if you fail the wisdom save, you'd have to hunt them down. Yeah, that could be a problem.
I'll think about it.
Don't hunt us down, Nightwatch.
It does say, until you cannot get with
until you
where you cannot reach them with a melee attack.
So if Diane were to accidentally hurt you, all they would have to do is climb on the ceiling, and then you wouldn't be able to reach them anymore.
There's reasons I hang out on the ceiling.
So, like, no matter what, like, if the sword is cursed or not cursed, it would still be like a +1.
Yeah,
sword?
The way to get rid of the curse is to cast banishment on the vengeful spirit.
Oh, okay, not remove curse. Okay.
Not remove curse.
That'll just... I was going to say, remove curse may just attune you from the item or whatever, if it's...
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't actually break it wouldn't remove the spirit.
That's right. Yeah.
Does the identify tell Aru what kind of spirit it is?
It's a spirit of vengeance.
Evil. Wait, there's a specific monster that follows with vengeance.
Is there?
Can Aru make a history check if he knows of this monster?
Sure.
Out of character, I know there is one. In character, it's undead, so there's a chance Aru would know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but not with that roll.
There's no chance Aru. No.
The big question is, are you going to tell Nightwatch is cursed?
Hey, there's a big fat answer called yes.
Okay. So...
That leaves the vial and the...
Well, yeah, I'm switching the vial up because it's going to be useless to all of you. Instead, it's going to be a hat. The Hat of Wizardry. And the amulet is, of course, the Clockwork Amulet.
Yep.
Now, the word Hat of Wizardry requires attunement by a wizard. It's a cone-shaped hat adorned with a...
We already have one.
Sorry? You already have one.
Ebba has one.
Damn
Ebba
it!
does.
Damn it! Alright. We try something else.
You got one. Look. No. See, it's fine. Like, can't she just find a gold necklace that she could sell for 50 gold and then learn another spell?
Sure. Alright. If you're happy with that.
That would be cool too.
If you're happy with that.
Yeah.
I was going to say a scroll or a spell book would probably be a good thing.
Yeah. A scroll even,
well,
yeah.
She's got a spell book.
But if we
I haven't got many necromancy spells, so that's why I was going to try and pick up scrolls or things.
Okay.
To get necromancy spells.
Technically, Ebba has 2 spell books.
Technically, Ebba has what?
2 spell books.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes, because
I'm rich.
the tome of the stilled
wizardry.
tongue can be used as a spell book.
I think gloves.
Um,
Yeah, I think with the gloves with those elements.
damn it, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, scrolls. You were looking for a scroll.
Because I doubt Hyder would want to digest a magic scroll. You know,
No. Well,
it probably wouldn't want to eat that.
no, and with it being magic, it probably would pass through undamaged. Where's my PA?
If I recall rules,
Sorry?
If I recall rules-wise, magic items can't be destroyed by mundane ways, right?
Well, technically, it says artifacts can only be.
Oh, only.
Yeah, but
Odd.
Really like smart in his outfit.
What if it's a scroll of animate dead or something?
I'm trying to find one that wouldn't be too OP.
Is that good or bad?
Where the hell's my PHP? Oh, there it is.
So close.
What?
I'm muttering to myself.
It's red. Can't get to that.
I think I might have it. Let's see.
It does change when it goes to like a purpley color.
That's so
Would you-
weird.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Is there some? Is there connection weirdness?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's sort of breaking up a bit for me.
Oh, that's weird. All right. The microphone might be trying to ignore the voices in the background. So, I think we'll go with Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
Which, it's a level 1 necromancy spell, but it can be upcast. So you'll go Scroll of Ray of Sickness. So if you cast it from the scroll, of course the scroll is destroyed. But if you take the time to copy the spell into your spell book, you'll be able to cast it with with spell slots, and it can be upcast if you do it that way.
Okay, Ebba's going to tuck that into her bag to look and copy into her spell book later.
Sounds good. Okay. But yes.
What is in the file? What's in? Oh no, we didn't have the file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sooty,
they can be a blood.
Sooty,
They can be a blood well vial as well, but it's a sorcery item, and none of you are sorcerers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sooty, do you like your new staff?
Sooty, can you hear us? Oh, they're muted. Sean.
Yes.
Okay, so you are there. Fantastic. You were asked a question.
What was the question?
Do you like your new staff?
Do you like your new staff?
I got a cat.
I had a feeling
I think
you
they
weren't paying
mean-
attention. The staff of the adder. It's a
Oh.
druid item.
Wait, you're just giving this to me?
They can't use it.
Black and white is mostly for probably like if we have density, that sort of thing.
I've never just been given something before.
Well, it's a first time for everything.
Welcome to the team.
We share and share alike in this group.
Thank
Wanna decide?
you. She takes it and she looks kind of confused.
Like,
She does
suspicious.
not know how to feel.
Like,
Yes.
Do I look like
is this cursed or something?
You get used to it. Ebba and Nightwatch are extremely
Generous.
decent,
Decent.
generous people.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sure this is mine and you're not going to take it away when I inevitably misbehave later.
No, I just
No.
None of us,
Why would we do that?
I just don't want to be like
none of us can probably make as good a use of it. You seem like the most likely to be able to use it to its full potential. None of the rest of us will be able to. There will be no
Yeah.
point in us
And
taking it away.
want to be seen to be copying her, that's all.
If we took things away from people when they misbehaved, Aru wouldn't have anything.
That's true.
That's not fair.
I mean, to be fair, you did walk in.
Maybe the imprint of our hands on the back of his head.
You did almost use your feet when we were in the dark woods.
Went into the spiky woods?
I think Charlie went into a
Yup.
meeting.
Yes.
Without
I was
talking to
hungry.
Jack?
You were doing what?
It's a meeting like I think it is.
He was hungry.
He was hungry.
You don't go into the dark woods without talking to the cat
I
people.
know what I can do. I'm gonna be mean.
You're very quiet again, Sean.
You don't go into the dark woods without talking to the weird cat people.
Or having supplies to clear your path. But yeah. Alright. Well, thank you for letting us look through your stuff, Mr. Hydra, or Miss... thank you for letting us look through your stuff, Hydra.
Call me Jack.
We will see about bringing you some new people on our way back. But we really should be on our way now. Yeah.
It wasn't in there, but we'll bring you food. I can promise you that.
Excellent.
I can give him a bit of food now.
He wants people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do people, but I have a magical berry that will fill you up for the rest of the day.
No, no. It's not what I'm after at all.
Okay.
Yep. We'll I'm sure we'll find somebody somewhere that will fit the bill.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
I'm sure at some point we'll be getting chased by some angry thing, and we can pass by accident.
Okay.
Eva's
bye.
still trying to make sure that it's not some innocent that you feed to the Hydra.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't feed innocent people to undead and stuff?
Sometime.
I don't.
I don't as well.
It's complicated.
Yeah,
I don't think you can be innocent when you're cattle.
And I really don't like that definition or that distinction, Aru.
Isn't
No
that
matter
what
what.
they're called in the market, though?
and also just learned that our electricity is run off of souls, so yeah, we're good people by association, maybe.
Okay, now watch. I want you to understand
those
something.
Dragons were good people, were they?
No comment. Night Watch. The
Yeah.
soul of. Okay, so you may not like the fact that the stuff is powered by soul magic or whatever, but look at it this way. That means that the necropolis uses every bit of each individual that is killed down there.
Nothing
Their
goes to waste.
their bodies go to the flesh-eating undead. Their blood goes to the vampires. Their souls either get used by the liches or used to power the city. It's not wasteful, at least.
They're also good fertilizer for mushrooms.
The bodies.
But yeah,
Yeah, and the poo.
And the yes.
So,
there's plenty
yeah.
of that.
And just because so many of the people consider them less than, I don't like it because quite a few of my kind are born from those households just because of the amount of the number of vampires in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is entirely possible that every so often somebody from the pens will be a Dampier. You're absolutely right.
So, I never thought of... I try not to... I will call them servants and other things. I will not call them
Cattle.
I will not call them cattle or slaves or things like that, because that is too
True.
that is too low a term for what they really are,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
That makes sense. I'm just laughing at the GIF.
Yeah, I don't know how to move on from this conversation, so let's just
Continue on
go
your
to-
journey to Port Olin. Yep.
Yeah.
So without much more interruption, you end up breaking... you end up on the
Do we-
surface. Go on.
Do we make it back through the Nothic cave?
You dealt with the Nothic already, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But if we get back through that cave, I want to collect its eye.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, you got its eye.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
sorry, what did Suri say? You're really quiet again.
Could I collect an eye too?
There is only
There was
one.
only...
Nothics only have one eye.
So there isn't multiple.
Yeah,
dead
we
Gnostics?
thought. No, there was another one, but we already took that one's eye.
Yeah.
This is us going back for the second one, because when we went to out of character, in character, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So Ebba can tell Sooty. Oh, so when we went to the trader, they told Deanne that it would be more valuable if there was two.
Mm-hmm. Mostly the trader was being an
Right, isn't it?
asshole because he knows full well that Nothics only have one, but he's not going to be expecting you to actually bring him another one, so it's funny.
Well, that trader didn't get the eye anyway.
No.
It went to someone else,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably where this one's going to go too.
Fair.
I thought we weren't allowed back in there out of character. Like, that's Deanne's whole thing was we're not allowed to go back.
Go back to where?
We don't go to City of Gate unless absolutely necessary. Plus, we work for a courier guild. I will hire another carrier to deliver the package for me.
This is true. You can have somebody else in the guild do it for you.
It's not like there isn't ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some other, out of character, I know some other secrets about this stuff that might allow me to have a workaround, but we don't know that yet, so we get to the surface.
Yeah.
Once we're on the surface, what?
Hey,
Well, I'm assuming.
hey, did we? If we came this way, didn't we pass by the mushroom people's house?
Deanne.
We ran into what? They had the farm, mushroom farm animals or whatever.
Yep.
Oh, the gnomes.
Yeah, the gnomes who lived in the.
Yes.
The weird gnomes.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't.
They weren't normal gnomes. They were weirdo gnomes.
Yes, they were indeed weirdo gnomes. You want to go see the gnomes?
No.
Does Ebba want to go see the gnomes? Check in on them? Make sure they're doing alright?
Ebba, the ocean.
We could see if they're doing. We could see we're doing okay. Oh yeah, no, actually, I do want to go to the sea. Let's go to the sea. Yep. Let's go to the sea. I want to go to the sea.
But I want to go.
Fuck, man.
We need to go get some tans.
Like herding fucking cats. Anyway.
Let's go to the beach. We need to see the ocean. We need to get some tans.
We're basically just toddlers when you go by McDonald's.
At the word tan, Deanne absolutely pisses. Like, are you freaking serious?
Speaking of which, it is sunny, so of course I'm assuming Aru will be covering his face.
He can cover his face, but he doesn't actually have light aversion now.
Okay.
So it doesn't have. So yeah, cover his face. He'll figure out a way to cut holes into the thing later.
Well, okay. So I imagine that the fabric, while thick, because of your dark vision, you'd still be able to see through it. But without it being,
Got it. Okay.
So.
How did we arrive on the surface during the day? Oh well.
So yeah, it's funny. It's nice. The sun's out. The birds are singing.
Feel that fresh sun. Isn't it just amazing, Deanne?
Lovely. It's really nice.
Not a single bit of that sun is touching his actual skin, too. So he's just being an asshole.
Indeed. Just teasing the the Dampier.
I can see, unlike my cousins, my more powerful cousins, I can see just fine, and I'm not going to burst in flame.
Nope.
Yeah, but don't you get sunburn real easily?
No easier than any other mortal creature.
True.
And I Eldritch Blast a bird because I'm tired of their singing.
Hey, I can wait for 3rd level spell slots, so I can just counterspell his Eldritch Blast when he does something like that, just to piss him off more.
That would not be wise. But anyway.
Are you asking Haru's wise?
Anyway.
Maybe I'll use something that isn't as overtly obvious. Like whatever the hell it is. Mind sliver, yeah. But anyway,
the little bird's head pops. Anyway.
So we head south and...
South? Oh, yeah. Yes.
South and west? Or south and east.
Because you've come out of the mountain. Pretty much on the other side of these mountains is Giant Country, and south of Giant Country is Port Alwyn. So if you follow the mountains down until you come to the mountain pass, that'll take you directly to Port Alwyn.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah. So yeah, you go down, keeping the mountains on one side of you and the Ashwoods on the other. Anything you wanna? Would you rather walk under the trees? Actually, keep some of this sun off you.
Yeah, we'll probably walk in.
Wants to keep a little bit of the sun off, and she's going to watch Deanne closely in case he tries to murder any more birds.
Okay.
You're disgusting, you farted! No!
What the heck?
It is so lovely out here.
It's nice.
Pretty.
The bird
Pretty
singing
bird.
is particularly lovely.
The what?
The bird singing is particularly nice.
The bird singing is particularly nice. Yes.
Can I do a perception check? Just make sure there's nothing, no nasties trying to sneak up on us.
Mm-hmm. You do hear the distant chopping of a tree. But
Oh, there's lumberjacks in the forest
and there's wildlife.
or something.
Yeah. Nice roll.
Nice. What a nice walk.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very peaceful.
Yep.
I don't imagine anything else will happen today now.
Anyway. So yeah, you make your nice walk. Come to the road that heads between the mountains. And come to a wooden palisade.
Yeah, waiting for everyone to be done with their sidebars.
And which you don't remember seeing before. Because you have been to Poland Almond before, right?
No.
No?
We as a group
no,
have not.
we haven't.
Okay. But either way, there's some wooden fortifications.
No.
And a figure on the top of the wall asks, "What's your business in Port Alwyn?"
Marines Guild, message to deliver.
See your credentials.
Do our guild badges?
Mm-hmm. All right, that
We
looks
can
proper.
show our guild badges.
In you go.
Thank you.
No funny business.
Quick.
I don't
Nope.
think Sooty would have a badge, would she?
No, but the rest of you do. So he's just gonna let it go. He's not the best security.
And if it comes down to it, I'll convince them that you're a new hire. We just haven't had time to get you to the guild hall yet
Mm-hmm.
He's just unconscious.
to get your badge.
Anyway,
Yeah, he was in the
you
saloon. He might be the gunsmith, actually.
head into town and you see that there are there seems to be some sort of celebration going on. People are drinking in the streets and laughing and playing music.
party! Yay!
And there are several.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is there like banners saying like what you're celebrating?
You'll look around, see if you can see any banners or flags.
You could continue what you were saying. What is the numeral real quick?
19. Okay. So, there are a lot of ships in port. All of them look like... they're not merchant vessels. Let's put it that way. Bristling with weaponry and look like they've been repaired many times. And the ships, as well as the flag that's flying from the governor's mansion, are all black with skull and bone motifs on them. The one that's flying above the governor's house, the skull has an interesting shape to it, almost like it's a tiger skull.
Ebba's not sure why, but she's just filled with an inexplicable happiness. She can't quite understand why.
Okay.
I think I know why they're celebrating.
She's just beaming all over her face.
I think so too, Deanne.
Sooty is probs nervous.
Don't. Shoot.
Okay. So
I have a feeling. I have a feeling they just
Shoot them all in a
had it. They just returned successfully last endeavor.
Oh yeah.
the crowd is particularly packed around the governor's mansion.
Is anybody talking?
Yeah, they're talking and singing and laughing and joking. And
What language are they speaking?
common.
Okay. Just curious. All right. Well, I know our actual is a little outside of town, but we should see if we can find a tavern with a room and hold up for the rest of the day, night, whatever, or into the middle of the night.
Do you want to go to the Admiral's Arms, which is a classy place not far from the governor's mansion, or do you want to go to one of the dockside taverns, which tend to be a bit rough?
Well, seeing as I would rather not draw a lot of undue attention to ourselves, especially right now. I think we can handle rough, so I would say we head to the dockside, but I will listen to what anybody else has to say.
Whoever wants to go to the docks.
Okay. Everybody else up for
What
the
about
docks?
anyone else?
The dockside tavern.
Nowatch is a little wary because she's imagining that's where the actual pirates might be at. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And she's technically looks like she's property.
Mm-hmm. You got the rest of your party with you, though.
And there's pirates and
Sooty, to answer your question, there's while most of the people in town are human or half elf or half orc, you do see a few tiefling around as well, and one or two tabaxi.
Let's just go to the dock one. I'll just try to lie that I'm just really
Pretend like you're
Stick
wearing pretend you're wearing armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Helicopters with constellation, but bandoliers are not for me.
Sorry, I won't take my helmet off. I'm fucking ugly.
Things that go across your chest.
Yes, I have scars.
I have scars. Yeah.
He kind of. Sooty doesn't really look like non-wealthy, does she?
Non-wealthy?
Like clothes-wise, like does she look poor or?
You look like you're wearing whatever the hag decided to give you.
Not sure if that's still your.
Yeah, just it's not particularly posh. It's like a doll's dress.
You need to get you some new clothes at some point.
Decent clothes, not like rags.
Yeah, they're not rags.
Hey, sorry.
About 9 or 10 stacks of coal and about
What?
Alright.
probably the same of iron.
Basically, what's in her picture.
Yeah.
We probably need to wait on speaking to Charlie half about taking them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
So yeah, traveling clothes. You don't look wealthy. You don't look poor. You just look like most.
Normal.
Yeah, just common clothes.
Okay,
Anyway,
so we go.
you're all heading to the Dockside Tavern.
How much for a room?
You want a room? All right. I don't know. A couple of silver. That'll do.
I would do like a run like I did last time.
I will slide over.
Depending where I sleep.
I will slide over a gold piece
An hour or so.
for
Nice.
Might not be up for an hour and then go down.
Let me see. There's I'm
I'm quite enjoying this.
actually, would a gold piece cover
Drinks as well.
two rooms and like some food?
Yes.
We don't tend to get just like tiny.
Okay.
We're always up there.
What do you want to drink?
I don't know, but like now. And also I like looking at the outfit right now. So.
Wine.
All right, I'll get you some wine. You said you wanted some food. I think I saw some ale. All right, here's your ale. You pulls one off and puts it on the bar. I think I saw some meat, bread, and cheese in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
I envy those of you who don't have to eat at the moment.
Well, I just want to taste this. And then I want to go and see the sea. Who wants to come and see the sea with me?
I'll
By the guns.
watch over. Wait, how
There
about
you
we
go.
just like look through the window?
Meat, bread, cheese, a couple of apples I found back there too.
Thank you.
Anyone else want anything from behind the bar?
Hours ago and I never replied.
You know what? Fuck it. Help yourself. Thanks for the gold.
Hey, thank you.
And he walks off and joins his friends and continues drinking and laughing and joking.
Deanne,
What?
I think you got the wrong idea about what this place is. I think they just took over this town, not that they run the town.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. Oh well.
Either way, they were successful in what they were doing. Don't really care. I'm
Oil.
gonna eat a little bit, and then I'm gonna drink my drink, and I'm gonna head up to the room, and I'm gonna sleep. Because it's almost time to go.
Yeah, it is almost time to go. But so you go to bed, and Ebba's gonna go look out to the ocean.
Yes,
Who's-
she is going to go out. She doesn't really care what anyone else is doing at this point. She just feels like she needs to go and look at the sea, listen to it, and hear the gulls, and It's just filling her with kind of a feeling of peace and contentment to
Nice.
look at it.
Nice. Who's going with her?
I'll go with her, and I'm gonna, I guess, I grab like some oils that they have.
Can I
And
sit
just-
with them? Because Sooty doesn't want to be
Yeah.
alone
Yeah.
in a bar full of crazy people.
What does Aru do? Do you go up to the... Sorry?
Aru's going to go up to his room. He just doesn't want to be outside.
You're going to go up to her room. Fair. Okay. You're going to curl up at the foot of Deanne's bed.
No.
Deanna's not in a bed.
No?
Deanne is currently sitting on the ceiling.
Sitting on the ceiling. Fair enough. So you could lie in the bed and look up at Deanne.
Yep. Aru's just
Yeah, that's
staring at Deanne.
If Aru's going to be in the room, Deanne will like. If there's a chair, he will sit in the chair,
You can...
so it's not creepy
There's also...
or as creepy.
Yes.
Well, it's going to be a little creepier because when he walks in and sees you, he's going to sit on the bed, but he's just going to stare at you.
In one of the other rooms, you hear a chest being thrown through a window. Anyway...
Wow.
Which, of course, if Ebba, Nightwatch, and Sooty would probably hear that commotion. But you'd also... Which one of you's got the best passive perception? Let's see.
Nightwatch has the
Nightwatch.
absolute best.
Nightwatch.
I got 21.
Nightwatch would notice several blood stains on the edge of the dock. Just on the stones. Do you want to look into the harbour?
Sure.
Alright, looking down into the water, you see several bodies bobbing around in the waves between the ships.
Normal corpses or...
Human corpses. People.
Do they look at me?
No, they're dead. They're not undead.
Okay, just making sure. I'm going to walk away and just say, Ebba? Sooty?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Nightwatch?
Yeah.
There's some bodies in the bay.
Oh, there's always bodies in this bay.
They're wasting.
They were
What's
like-
that supposed to mean?
Thinks about what she's saying for a second, and then she's like, "Why did I say that?"
Do you guys want to go back into the tavern?
I was thinking suspicion. Something's bad's about to happen.
Okay, do you guys want to go back? Okay, then I'll come back with you.
Maybe.
I'm going to come down here tomorrow morning.
Okay, why don't we go to our rooms and watch the sea from
From the window.
our room?
You know what we should do? We should get a boat. We need a boat. What do you think?
Why would we need a boat in the necropolis?
And why would you need a boat in the necropolis?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like I want to get a boat. I'll come back with you now. I think probably you all need to get some sleep.
I mean, I guess we can get like a duck boat.
A duck boat?
What is it with you people and ducks?
You're gonna get you're gonna get one of those pedal swan things.
No, yeah, like a duck boat. Like has vehicles on it, but it could also like be like a boat.
Oh.
So like a little.
You mean you don't know how? You mean you don't know how to sail? Everyone knows how to sail.
I'm a 5-year-old warforged.
Well, I thought everyone knew how to sail.
Why would I know how to sail? I've lived in the Necropolis my whole life. I occasionally
I don't know.
leave to harvest mushrooms
Okay,
and
maybe-
run errands.
Maybe that's your past memories resurfacing. You might be a.
Sailor.
Maybe we should ask some people while we're in town.
If they recognize her.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's go back to the tavern for now.
Okay.
Maybe someone will let me borrow a boat tomorrow.
Maybe one of the boats that catches all of your eye. One of the ships stands out from the others because instead of being made of wood, it appears to be made of bones.
Corpse.
The Corpse Eater.
Cool and rather scary looking ship. I wonder who it belongs to.
Anybody want
I'd
to
hate
do?
to meet I'd hate to meet the captain of that ship.
Do an investigation or like history with
History.
past. Remember, do a history with
Yes.
past life.
Yep, you can add your past life memory thing. Yup.
Should I roll history too?
If you
What
want.
is my past life thing again? Is it 1d6?
It's a D6. Yeah.
Jesus, I'm doing bad today. Look at that. She knows. Ebba
You don't
knows
remember
nothing.
it.
The memory's always faulty.
But somehow, Night Watch remembers hearing stories of the Corpse Eater, captured by the terrifying Tanelius Karanch. A Rakshasa of some infamy. And
16.
Sooty would have heard about it too.
Wait, is that the ship that's owned by that scary Rakshasa guy?
Oh my gosh. Wait. Wouldn't that mean that all of those bones are?
Yup.
Yeah, Night Watcher like kind of vomit some oil.
Well, at least he uses the bones of those he kills. At least he's not wasting.
But like, I think I see some kids' corpse skeletons on there as well.
Go back to your tavern.
Yes, please.
Go find a room that isn't being trashed. Because it's not him and not the other. Uh-huh.
I'd hate to meet that guy. I doubt he'd pay attention to a couple of folks like us, though.
Wait a minute.
What?
Guys, aren't we supposed to do a job for someone here?
Yes.
No. Our contact
We have
is
to
on the...
meet. We have to meet someone along the coast, though, not here.
What were you trying to say there, Dion?
Yeah, that our actual contact is down the coast.
Yeah.
On the beach. Not in the city.
Okay, yeah, just making sure because like just want to make sure we're not smuggling something from these pirates.
Oh, we definitely are.
No, I meant like stealing something from them.
Oh, we definitely are.
You won't be the one stealing it. You're just taking it from the person who stole it and taking it to someone who wants it.
It's happy new owner.
Yes.
And despite what they are, these people still have to sleep, especially if they're partying
partying
Hard-
hard. Yes.
Partying as hard as they are today, they'll be. Hopefully, we can make it without too much trouble. But first, I want to get a long rest and see what happens after the long rest.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
rest. Wait till nightfall.
I'm probably gonna
Because I don't know when the
work it
Go on.
I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say I don't know the other character thing. I don't know stuff, but yeah.
I'm not gonna shot either.
Ah, God.
Time to call it, I think. So yeah,
Yeah.
you find your rooms, you go long rest, and
Guy keeps walking around and
that was fun. So yeah, we'll put a pin in it there. Feel free to chat in the RP chat amongst yourselves about what you'd be your concerns about what's going on in Port Olwyn at the moment. Yeah, if you've happened to have found this video on YouTube and have enjoyed it, despite the fact that it's not as polished as some of the other videos, please like and subscribe, and of course join the Games and Geek community. There is a link in the description below. You could even, if you wanted to, join a game. This one's full, but we've got others. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,
Have a good game.
Good game.